All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Uh, First time we're going to do this. Oh, by the way, my name is NOVAtazz. This is NOVAtazz Customs YouTube channel, and also now live on Twitch as well. Generally, just talk about automotive stuff, anything that's in, anything that pops into, anything that literally just pops into our head. I do have a bunch of buddies that join me. If you are new to this or not. But anywho, this is my first time multi-streaming this broadcast um, to both YouTube and Twitch. No, I'll leave that out. A lot of ums. A little nervous today. Trying to make sure that all of this is working without a hitch. Like I said, this is the first time I've streamed to both Twitch and YouTube as well. You can see the counter up here in the top corner. As well as whoever chats in either Twitch or YouTube will show up in the chat box right over here. It's pretty cool. They integrate both the YouTube and the chat in one thing right there. So hopefully we can entertain you guys for the next couple hours. I see Trucker Dave is already here. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Let's get some stuff going here and help me get settled here. Let's start with this one. That's always a good one to start with. You know damn well I get better once my friends get here. Few of them said they'll be here. They're going to be a little late. And this live stream only gets better the longer it's on. So it's always a little rough in the start. I'm actually, cross my fingers, I'm actually surprised that I don't think I had any hitches. I think we are streaming on both Twitch and, yep, we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube just fine. Bitrate is good. So this hopefully works out just fine. Get my chat windows back up here. Well, Trucker Dave, I don't think I have an issue with that. At least not this week. So it's just a matter of when the soda runs out. There's your clue for the segment later. So anywho, what is going on in the world today? Well, not the world, because right now the world is sucking pretty bad. What is going on in the automotive world today? Oh, you got alcohol issues as far as the availability of. That sucks, man. I'm glad I don't have those issues at the moment. Got a lot going on. I got you guys right here, cameras right here. I have the chats are over and down here. I put them over here, so hopefully I will see them more often, and I will tend to look over here and you guys in the camera, unless over here, this is where I have all my live feed stuff going on. The stuff that's actually running the live stream is over here. You guys in the chat are over here, and then of course you guys can see me through here through the camera. I'm actually liking this setup. It's pretty easy. Oh. So hopefully we can get this show going pretty good, and get going. Not much as far as I can tell in the automotive YouTube segment. I did see that we had lost another Lamborghini to exhaust fire. Pretty sure that's what it was. Hello, Mrs. Formula. Welcome aboard. I figured I'd give you guys all a couple minutes before I start doing the loyalty bonus for being here. We'll go with the first 15 minutes. So at 9:15, remind me, and we'll do the loyalty bonus for everybody that's in here right now. Hopefully it works. In fact, actually, let me make sure that it's working. We'll check the stats as of right now. Let's see where you guys are at. Like I said, hopefully this kicks in. Chris is in nowhere in Montana with no service. That sucks. Is he driving? Will he end up in service? Or is he just stuck out there? All right, Streamlabs is up and going. So we will have that. Let me know. Let me know. I know that Big E will be here shortly. Well, maybe not shortly, but Big E will be here, and Jonathan said he'll be here as well from JA's channel. Those two both confirmed that they were going to be here, or at least for the most part. Well, tell him to pop in as soon as he gets into decent service or thinks he has good enough service to pop in. You know damn well I enjoy every time he's here. All right, let's see. Not sure if any of you guys have noticed. I know the people over on Twitch have noticed, but I have started playing video games on this channel as well. Not a whole lot of content with the quarantine thing going on, and so I've been doing a little tinkering, preparation for getting the new SnowRunner game. It's an off-road trucking game, and something I've really been looking forward to. Also play some other games here and there, Forza 7, different other things. And last night was my first test, actually for this, to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. And it went off without a hitch. So hopefully it will do so as well tonight. Hope to entertain both communities. I am wondering, though, if I might get a better response streaming to YouTube and Facebook. We'll see how that goes. It might be something that I do instead of Twitch and YouTube, but I am trying to grow my Twitch channel. So, yo, Chris. I am trying to grow my Twitch channel. Really don't want to grow YouTube, but I mean, Facebook. I want to grow YouTube because that's my home. But I really want to grow Twitch and see where that takes me. I know Twitch is also a good spot for podcasts as well, so maybe we'll pick up some new friends over there. Who knows? By the way, if you have not hit the like button yet, let me please be sure to do so. I see we got 6 people in here already. Help get that word out there, man. Though again, I don't know. It looks like we have one person in Twitch itself. I don't know who it is, but welcome aboard if you're over there. Say hi. Oh, this channel runs on the people in the comments. You guys make this show happen every week. You guys do. I cannot sit up here and blab my mouth off for 3 hours straight without somebody to have blab it off to with. So, all right. So we'll see you in about 30 miles there, Chris. If you guys don't know, Chris is Firebird Nation down in the chat. Let's get the loyalty bonus things going on here. Say $200 for 200 Nova bucks for everybody that is in here right now. All right, so add points to all viewers. We'll go with 200. All righty, there we go. Let's see. Man, DIY Misfit Mechanic is killing it. I mean, he's sitting at 7,400 points. It's because he keeps killing that stream boss every week. Every week he kills that stream boss. We got Mrs. Formula carried up second place with 21, and then we have Big E, Lovely Bunch of Coconuts, sitting at 16, and apparently we have a special guest. We have Hollow the Kitty, and I don't know how long he's going to stay. He's probably going to bounce. So, what is going on with you guys out there in the YouTube world out there? I definitely miss having a bunch of people in here freaking chilling up here on screen. See, yep, I saw Jen. Jen, that is Nikolai's mother, I do believe. I haven't heard from him in a little bit. Hopefully he's doing okay. Still eating my dinner too. excuse me. Let me put this back over here so I can see what's going on. That works. Down to 20. Oh man, he's gonna be there in no time. He'll be up here. We got 8 people in the live stream now. So anyway, so far as I go, Nova automotive stuff going on in the YouTube. Street Speed 717. He just unveiled the new wrap for the Hellcat that he's giving away, which I am entered in. I got my Street Speed 717 merch on right now. Hopefully, you know, looking forward to possibly having the ability to win a Hellcat. That would be freaking awesome. If you haven't checked out his channel, he's got a epic. That freaking wrap is killer, man. It's I guess based on it's like tiger striped red and black. It's pretty wicked. I do see my buddy Ron with another 4th gen Nova has popped in. Welcome aboard. If you have been following this channel for a little while, I did a video with him with his Nova, his red and black Nova. I think it's all black now. But we did the rocker arms in his 350 in his car. It's been a while. That was like freaking 2-3 years now. But hopefully I'll be pulling my Nova back in the shop this year. It's been my goal. I don't know if it's going to happen, especially with everything that's going on now. But I'm looking forward to it. Wonder, did you guys get your stimulus checks, and did you guys spend it on any automotive things? I haven't gotten one yet, so don't know if I am. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's not that big of a deal. Cool. Put a bigger cam in it. My Nova's got a decent sized cam in it. Not my Nova. My Nova's got a stock cam in it. My TA's got a decent sized cam in it. And that's the vehicle that actually should be on the road this year. Finally. Really kind of depends on whether or not I do get a stimulus check. But we'll see. No idea what's bringing my phone off the hook or not. But anyway, sadly, mine didn't get spent on car things. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. I mean, technically, it's not meant for car things, but I don't have. We'll see. We'll see. It depends. Mine might not get spent on car things either. We'll see. Might end up with computer parts things or anything else to help me prosper in business type ventures. BMT 500. Oh, okay. The cam. Oh, what's up, Grim? You just missed the loyalty bonus in the morning, man. You know what? I'll give it to you. You popped in here early enough. I don't know if did Ron get one? He did not. Unless he's been in here before, which I doubt. No, he did not. Alright, so I don't have Ron in here at all yet, so I can't give him anything. So we'll bump you up to... Whoa. Not that many. There we go. Jen should have gotten it too. Why didn't Jen get it? No, don't want to reset that. Want to... Alright, there we go. Let's see if that worked. Sorry guys, just trying to... There we go, Ron. Go. That works. All right. Got it. Yeah, as Streamlabs is mentioning, we are also on Discord. You can join us there. Hey, Biggie, what's up? What's up?
Not much.
You're a little fuzzy today.
You're a little fuzzy.
I'm always a little fuzzy. Right here. So, in case you have missed it, like I was talking about earlier, me and Biggie have been kicking ass on Mud Runner lately.
More like getting our asses kicked.
Oh, I finished that shit, man. 2 hours. 1 hour and 50 minutes, we got that shit finished. That one last log fought me a little bit, but I got it.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
I couldn't get it to freaking sit in the truck and actually freaking let me, like, load the load. It wasn't positioned correctly because it was stuck up on the top of the railing. And, of course, the loader that I was using, I couldn't get down into the bed because the bed had bed sides.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't let me I couldn't grab it. It was annoying as hell.
Sounds it.
So anyway, so we got Biggie. We are live on both Twitch and YouTube, man.
Yeah.
That is a first time for this show. Not a first time for this channel, but a first time for this show. As you see down in the comments, if you want to beat Misfit Mechanic, there is the link to do so. To beat the stream boss, which this week in the last 3 weeks have been Misfit Mechanic. To beat him, you can either donate to the channel. In fact, actually, he is. How is he partially beat? I guess he can't add to his own health by donating. I thought he could, but it looks like he's down like what, 2/3? Is that about right?
Just about.
So yeah, it wouldn't take much to kill him. Not kill him theoretically, but you know, video game speak. To conquer the stream boss, it wouldn't take too much to tip him over. Though, do you know what it might have been? We had I had a new subscriber in Twitch during our live stream the other day. That does count towards the stream boss.
Oh.
Yeah. New subscribers can do it. And in fact, whoever's the one that puts the final point in will get to actually win the stream boss and end up on the screen down there below us, right down there. Man, we only have 2 likes this week. Come on, guys. We got 7 people in here and 2 likes. Well, 7 people 7 people on YouTube. We have 1 person on Twitch, though I haven't seen them comment yet. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Knock him off his pedestal. That's I don't know. Killing the stream boss is kind of more fun, but yeah, we'll just knock him off his pedestal. He's getting a little too comfy up there. Though our last 2 stream bosses have both been mechanics. And again, this is an automotive channel.
Yeah.
Excuse me, still finishing dinner. Yep, there's 3 likes now. So, I think my information might be a little behind. I tried getting it to the point to where the likes would pop up on the screen somewhere, like the like the viewer count, but I haven't been figured out how to do that yet. I'm still learning what all the different stuff is, and I'm still learning how to change the stream boss too. Because although the speedometer or RPM tack thing kind of looks pretty cool, it takes up so much space.
Yeah.
And I would actually I'm probably going to change the background, unless you guys really, really like the background. I kind of want to change the background so that way it's more of just a color thing, maybe moves a little bit. So that way I can make the screen with us talking bigger. And maybe, yeah, because it doesn't, I have the screen so small so that way you can actually see the garage in the background. But it doesn't really need to be that small. But, you know, that is what it is. You guys let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys like the background, or would you like me to change it up and make the viewing screen bigger, so that way you can see more of us? Cars are cool. Change is always good. All right, that's good to hear. I'll see what I can come up with this week, and maybe we'll test it out next week and see what you guys think. I might have something up my sleeve. I might not. We'll see. I could probably actually run the background that I tried to run originally, but my other computer wouldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, it kept lagging. So Chris said he should pop in here shortly. He was having issues with connection, being on the road and such. So he's probably pretty close to the highway now, because when we started, he was about 30 miles away from the highway. In fact, actually, if you want, we can play with. If we don't mind getting rid of the background at the moment, we can play with that real quick. T logo, unlock that. We can shrink that. All right, and we'll take the video button. Grab all of it. Make us bigger. There we go. Need to lock all of that. Lock that. Lock that. View count. Unlock that. Move this back over here. There we go. We're a little bit bigger now.
Just a smidge.
So yeah, next week we'll go. I'll figure about changing a different background. The only other thing that I might do is change the chat box, but I don't know if I want to make it much smaller than it already is. Though, yeah, oh my god, I didn't realize that the freaking chat was that tiny. Hold on, we can do that real quick. I think that's because of my other stream. Chat box. Where is the chat box? Huh. Well, let me click on it. Stream boss, video, tip jar, viewer count, desktop audio. Where is it under? No, not under there. Under video? No. Tip jar. Yeah, somehow the chat box ended up under the tip jar.
Awesome.
I don't know how it did that. There we go. Oh, come on out. No. There we go. Where to put it? Oh wow, put it all the way up there. I don't want you all the way up there. Let's see. Hopefully we don't lose anybody here while trying to do this. There, guys, trying to make this better for you guys. Let's increase the. Let's try that. All right, guys. Somebody chat something. Let's see if the font's any is too big or too small. Hopefully it's a little bit bigger than it was. Won't know until you guys start chit-chatting. No, I thought it was a little bigger than that. Oh, you guys are still freaking tiny. Maybe I can't change it here. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let's try that. Didn't do anything. Did it? Our font size. Done. I don't know. It looks bigger now, but I'm not positive.
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit bigger. I was really freaking tiny earlier.
That's what she said.
Okay. Oh, we have Chris. Chris is in the house. Welcome aboard, Chris. Maybe. We have Swirly Vortex of Doom. Let me chat box. Properties. Font settings. Done. We can hear you.
Just
barely. Done. It's not resetting now. I don't know what I did before to... There we go. Let's try that. Alright, should be bigger now. Hopefully it's not too big. Oh. I think he's still in a spotty connection. So, we'll see what he gets. Wheels on the bus go round and... Oh my god! That was too easy. Literally just dropped that in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you guys are following the chat along in the chat box as well. I mean, not just relying on the screen. The stuff on the screen is mainly for the people that don't have the ability to watch it on a computer. Because, yeah, even though Xbox Now and them, they do have the ability to have the chat roll up in the right-hand side of the screen, actually right over where I have my chat box currently. Though I guess if I was watching my own live stream, I would turn that chat box off because it's already on the screen. Yep, I figured that was going to happen. Anything new with the truck there, Biggie? Nope.
Same shit, different day.
Same shit. Does it run yet at all?
It runs. It runs pretty well actually, but like if I sit at a red light and I just have it and drive with my foot on the brake, it
stalls.
Freaking no, it gets pretty close sometimes, but it doesn't. But it runs really rough.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
I think it might have broken an exhaust bolt somewhere or something because I just hear like metal clanging, like to the rhythm the engine shakes at.
That's
sometimes.
Not good. Sorry, it does not sound good. That truck's on its way out.
Yeah.
For it to run rough like that, I don't know. Did you see the Lamborghini that caught fire?
Which one?
There was somebody, one of the popular channels, their Lamborghini, the whole back half of it caught fire going down the highway.
Which Lamborghini?
Fuck. It was on Life Apollos, and DDE also shared it as well on their Instagram. You don't have Instagram, so
you're damn straight.
You should get Instagram.
No, I shouldn't.
Why? You don't like pictures?
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, that's all Instagram is pictures and videos. Less of the freaking talking drama bullshit. Though they do find a way to do that. Yeah, the chat is actually much bigger now. Oh, I am running out of things. You know what? That's what this quarantine shit is. You run out of shit to freaking talk about. Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see Street Speed unveiled the new wrap for the Hellcat for the giveaway car?
I do not.
Oh, you should go look it up. That you should go look up. It's black and red tiger striped,
Oh,
and the red is apparently highly metallic. The black is
interesting.
the original car color, which is that really like metallic, like dark charcoal, almost black.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put a metallic red um, tiger stripes on top of it.
Nice.
Actually, I think the black is actually the stripes, and the red is supposed to be like the base color. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously, the red is not base color because the car is originally black.
Yeah.
Um, and it's called, goddamn, it's something like Luscious Lips or something like that. Is the color of the red?
Hmm.
It is absolutely gorgeous. So, I'm wearing my new Street Speed shirt for my entry into that car. I actually got this in the mail Tuesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I ordered it like 3 weeks ago.
Cool.
But right before all that quarantine bullshit started, I had ordered the shirt, and then they, of course, like right after I ordered it, they weren't allowed to work or go into the shop or anything, and so, uh, and then let's see, what else did I say? I saw you've been watching Goon Squad lately.
Negative.
Negative on that one as well. They started working on their red Gladiator that was T-boned in the passenger side door, really motherfucking hard.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah, they've got it. It looks brand new now. They've already
I
fixed it all up. They put a lift kit on it, and this week they reupholstered all of the seats inside in red and black leather. Apparently, red and black is like the theme this week. Apparently.
Nice.
Let's see, what else did I watch? I haven't really been watching a whole lot of automotive content, though. Jason, old car auto guy, he got his old square body. He got the new engine in that, and it's running and driving. That sounds really sweet.
Cool.
What about you guys out there in Chatland? What have you guys been up to? What have you guys watched anything interesting? Maybe turn somebody on to something new, um, or maybe a channel that we have forgotten about. Let me know what you guys found. My friend Jeff Lindsay doing the second gen Camaro. He started posting again. He was gone for like almost a year.
Oh,
And he started working on his car again. I think he's got both doors done, the whole body, and he's now starting to work on the front end stuff. That car was a mess when he started with that one too. Um, though I am waiting on Mr. Fireman 164 to start working on his Camaro again. He's been stuck on this Jeep that he's been doing, like this uh, you know, first gen Jeep Cherokee.
hmm.
He's been doing the body work on that for a friend. Chris is being extremely pissed off, probably because he can't connect.
Probs.
I'm gonna guess on that one. I like how just about everybody in my chat is a moderator. That's kind of funny. No, nope isn't you can't get connect, or nope isn't I'm wrong. I want to bet that I'm right. Fucking cat just jumped out of the window and scared me.
You.
I need, you know what? This is what really does suck about doing these live streams. I can't have any like background music or anything. It's so quiet in this office right now. So we are at 7 viewers, 4 likes, and 1 viewer on Twitch. Wasn't expecting a whole lot of people on Twitch, at least the first live stream.
Hmm.
Then again, I don't really know how to promote Twitch. I'm assuming it's kind of similar to just promoting YouTube, except for they don't really have a place for me to, like boop.
Hmm.
Like on YouTube, I can announce it. There's no way for me to announce it on Twitch. I don't know how to schedule like a live stream on Twitch, so that people know ahead of time that the show's going to be here.
Hmm.
Just kind of pop on. There's more to it. Last last something. Oh, last Tuesday night's events. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely has to fill us in. He's got a whole freaking story for you guys when he gets in here. Chris has not had a very good week this week. Big E already knows this story, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
What are you playing? Because I know you playing. The way you're looking at that screen, you ain't just watching the chat.
You're damn straight.
I never have your full undivided attention, do I?
That is not true.
I see you have a Bartle Skeet behind you.
You're right.
Oh, Ruby's engine blew up.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you
I
see
saw
that?
that. Well, it didn't blow up. It just blew the head gasket
It
out.
blew the head gas. That's blowing up. I mean, there's catastrophic
I mean,
rods through the block blowing up. Losing a head gasket is still blowing up.
I don't call a head gasket blowing up.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
I have a lot more violent standards.
Oh, okay. Well, technically, it's still an engine failure. It's still blowing up.
But I prefer the more catastrophic ones.
Well, so do I. They're more well as long as it's not my engine.
I'm like, dude, that guy just had an $8,000 day. Just engine internals all over the track.
Well, you can still have an $8,000 day with a head gasket.
I mean,
With these
I
aluminum
guess.
blocks, if it blows a head gasket, it can literally freaking torch a hole through the head.
Touche.
You can I forget what they call that, but it basically turns the block to plasma as the hot gases escape through that tiny hole, kind of like a welding torch.
Hmm.
Just literally melts everything, and then you just have this giant hole in the deck of your block, and you're not just replacing a head gasket at that point. Welcome aboard, pilot. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. I still want to do that. I want to make a like the old school not LED but the digital alarm clocks like they have on the front of a VCR or your old school alarm clock, and just have
Yeah.
that font and it just say 12 o'clock on it, and it says the shirt just says it's 12 o'clock somewhere. Only I think people in this live stream would ever get that. I of course have to send one to pilot for free. Oh my god, normally I come in here and I have a whole crap load to discuss and to talk about. I am literally running a blank this week.
Rip.
Huh?
Said rip.
Yeah, it's just there's nothing going on. I mean, I have some stuff that could possibly be going on my channel, depending on if certain things line up, but I can't talk about it yet. You guys know kind of a little bit about it, but I can't really talk about it on here. Um, Wife made her take a nap. That's funny.
Oh, it's a traitor.
But yeah, I can't talk about it here. But there's not really, there's nothing really going on outside because everybody's stuck home. You got the stuff like you got stuff on Cletus McFarlane. They're putting Leroy's old engine in Ruby. In fact, there should be another installment for that, right? Unless it already came out and I missed it.
I don't think it came out.
Yeah, the last thing I saw is they were dropping the engine in, or they had just taken the old engine out. They didn't drop the new one in yet. I think that's where
Yeah.
they stopped. Goon Squad Garage is doing the Jeep build. They basically finished that Frankenstein tiny home mobile home thing that they were doing with the military truck,
Yeah.
which came out really cool. Then they started working on the Jeep again. DIY Gang. The last thing I saw from them is they got the front end of the Jeep Hellcat engine, whatever they call the freaking what is it? What is the SRT Jeep?
Cherokee.
Yeah, the Cherokee, the Cherokee with the Hellcat engine.
I don't know.
I forget what it is. Let me know in the comments because I'm drawing a freaking blank. What the name for the Cherokee with the Hellcat engine in it. But he rebuilt the front end of that because that's supposed to be his wife's car when it's done, and it was smashed in the front. So they've
Hmm.
replaced all of the structural pieces up in the front, got them all painted. I'm pretty sure it's getting ready to go back together, or at least back together enough to paint the fenders and the bumper and the hood and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Uh, but that's as far as I know on that one. I missed Life Apollos' like last two episodes. He's the guy that does all the supercar, big automotive channel news channels. Well, news reports on those channels. Um, DDE, who owns all those Ferraris and stuff like that. He picked up a barn find Ferrari. Literally a
Hmm.
Ferrari up in Canada because he's stuck up in Canada right now. He
Yeah.
can't get back in the United States. Uh,
Ooh.
he found a Ferrari that's been stored in a barn for a while. I bought that. I did see some classic muscle cars sitting in the back of his yard though.
Hmm.
But there you go. Chris has got it. The Trackhawk.
Oh yeah.
I was just totally freaking clueless on that one. It was, and now that you say it, it's so pointedly obvious. Oh, 100 points if anybody knows what this is off of. Now, I don't want the whole comment about, yeah, of course, it's from a commercial. And it's a Chevy iconic saying. But what did this exact piece that I'm holding in my hands, what is this off of? First person to comment will get 200 points. But yeah, I actually dug that out of a box the other day.
Hmm.
So if you know what that came out of, let me know. Real OGs of this channel will know what that came off of.
Hmm.
It hasn't been on the channel in 5 years. I think 5 years.
I am.
It's been a while.
I guess.
That's your clue. It's been about 5 years since that's been on the channel. Wrong, not Dale Earnhardt something. Oh. I'm almost done my first drink. Speaking of, let's go with that. Uh, what's in the cup, Biggie?
I had a bottle of something, but
Are
I
you
got
fresh out?
this. No, my
Green
sister's
tea?
green tea.
You
Yeah.
know, you now have a bottle of air.
Yep.
Is your Bartle Skeet empty too?
Yeah, it's been empty for a while.
Ugh. It's a retired Bartle Skeet, huh?
Well, you see, I was gonna shoot it with the airsoft gun, but the battery's dead.
Oh, no target practice, huh?
Nope. No, I mean I just gotta dig out the charger and charge it up again.
I would put what I'm drinking up on the freaking thing, but I think it would block like half the freaking screen.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll just put that up there. There you go. What's in the cup? See a little Firebird logo sitting there? Can you see it? I'm not sure if you can. It looks like Jen is drinking iced tea. What is everybody else up to? And again, if you've not hit the like button yet, please do. It definitely helps the channel out a lot, and it helps my spirits out a lot, man. And hit that like button for me. Mr. Pilot is drinking Ice House, as he says, as usual. I'm gonna have a Mrs. Formula. It is not off of a mid '80s Camaro. Mr. Pilot is Mr. Chris is drinking water. I'm sure he's got more than water in that truck. I've not known him to have less than freaking like 6 drinks in his truck at any given time. Let's see. What is... Chris sent a photo. Oh, yes. I forgot about... we will be... hopefully, if you can get on, Chris, we'll talk about that when you get on, because I'd rather you be on for that. He sent me some photos in the live stream chat. I could probably pull up... Yeah, there you go. There's the Hellcat. Can you see it there, Mickey?
Yeah. Looks cool.
Let's see if I can pull... He had a better picture of it last night. That's it from above.
Nice.
And then he had one more. Not sure how clear that's coming in.
Cool.
Now, I know this isn't going to freaking show up, but you can see the freaking... You can see the metal flake in this one.
Oh my god. That's flaky.
Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's really freaking wild. And I don't know, man. You freaking driving that shit around, you're not going to go unnoticed.
For real.
Mrs. Formula is drinking lemonade. No, the heartbeat thing is not from a commercial. There's more of a personal reason why I have that. I actually did design that. I give you guys another 5 minutes to figure it out. We're actually been up here for an hour already. I didn't even think it was that long. And by the way, I am drinking rum and Coke.
Hey, Jesus.
To be specific, I am drinking Captain Coke. Which is why you guys weren't here yet, but Trucker Dave was talking first thing in the stream. In fact, I haven't seen him talk recently. I don't know if he's still here or not. But he was saying about how at least till the alcohol runs out, and I'm like, I don't have a problem with that. I think I'd have more of a problem with me running out of Coke before I run out of alcohol. But yeah, so I don't have Jack and Coke. I have Captain and Coke. Oh, mainly because I have a giant jar of Captain, and not so much freaking Jack. Ugh. So I think this live stream thingy with Twitch and YouTube is going out pretty well. Except for I wish we had more Twitch viewers. But we've had one this whole time. I don't know what else up with that. I don't know if there's something on. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. It's just on my screen. You guys aren't seeing that. There is an outline for the chat box that was running through the live stream, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I realized, oh wait, no, it's just the little guide markers for the me setting up where the stuff is on the screen. We're also coming up to the first hour loyalty bonus as well. But yeah. Oh. So we can't do what's in the truck because Chris isn't up here yet. I don't know if he's going to try again to come up here or not. Let's see, what else can we do? What do I have on my... I have no idea what that is. I guess Straight Six Fan Grant is doing something with his parking brake. By the way, if you guys don't know, Jason and Jason, Old Car Auto Guy, and Grant from Straight Six Fans channel, they alternate on their channel a live stream every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. So if you pop onto both of their channels, I do believe this week coming up, it will be on Old Car Auto Guy's channel. Like I said, every Thursday night at 8 p.m. they have an awesome show. They invite YouTubers and chit chat with different special guests every week. I thought about doing that, but not sure who I would have on this channel that I don't already get on this channel. So we'll have to see if we can start getting. If you guys want to get special guests, let me know. 1987 Chevy in fall of '86 introduced the Heartbeat of America as a full license. You're thinking way too commercially there, guys. This is a personal reason for this channel, not a commercial or business campaign. What is that this specific emblem for? So that is the what it is. Not for GM corporate. You look like you're falling asleep over there, Biggie.
I'm not. Come on.
We need to get you a small little tiny like circle light to place in front of you. Because you got a whole lot of backlight and not a lot of
Well, I'm sorry. The light fixture is right there in
Oh
the
yeah, I
center.
know. We already know you game out of a closet.
Pretty much. Why will it not let
I have
me?
I'm lucky. Jess bought one of these halo lights,
Yeah.
and I get to use that whenever she's not using it. So otherwise, it would just be not that my lighting's that bad, but if I didn't have it, it'd be this. So that halo light actually does quite a bit. My God! All right, the Pilot. I think Pilot got it first. Yes, I created that emblem for the dash pad, the back dash pad, the tissue pad, whatever they want to call it. That was part of my back deck lid. It has been so long. In fact, I still have it. It's in my storage unit. The rest of it. But it has been so freaking long since I've had that on the car. I really have to go back far. I'm not even sure if it's on my Instagram. I might actually have to go all the way. I might have to go back to my Facebook because I don't think it is on my Instagram. Because I think I started my Instagram after I'd already parked the Nova. I was trying to give you guys a hint, man. Go way back. Kind of what I meant by going way back.
Yes.
Can't go much further back than that. I actually was sitting in my my front entryway to the old house we were at before this one. Because I didn't feel safe leaving it in the storage unit because I didn't want to get it broken. Because that was a bitch to make. No, I don't think I have a picture of it on here. Everything else, I have one of the speaker ends, but I don't have a picture of that in it. I'll have to go onto Facebook. Doop-a-doop-boo. So, Pilot gets the... How much did I say with that? Was that 200 points? Is that what I said?
Maybe.
I think I said 200. I heard that. You just shot something dead.
Yeah. I'm about to shoot something else dead too.
All right, that puts Pilot.
I do not.
Good. I put pilots right beneath you.
Oh.
Vicky, quick type something in the chat so you get recognized as being in the chat.
Come on, phone.
I'm about ready to do the 10 o'clock because that alarm's ready to go off. Ooh, there you go. There's a good question. Good trivia question. Does anybody know what the original color of my Nova was? I'd be really amazed if somebody got that one. So I wasn't even on social media at all when that happened. Do I have a picture of it completely done? Yeah, I do. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
I couldn't find any enabled video skills that can do that.
Oh my god.
Go to the Alexa app to manage your video skills and devices.
Nope, you're both wrong. Anyway, that is what the Heartbeat of America logo is for. The back package tray for my Nova. The Chevy symbols were both speakers, and then the Heartbeat of America laid in between them. I thought I got rid of what's in the cup. Alright, so everybody gets another 100 points for that is in here. I think that worked. Well, we'll see if it worked. Nova was the platforms for all the others. No, that's not necessarily true. Nova was just the economy version of was technically their compact car of the time. God damn. Change your belt or change your pulley. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Oh my god, that was squealing like a bitch. That pig needs some oil, man. Not green, not silver, not brown, and not orange. Not baby puke yellow. Nova was the Chevy version of the X-Body platform. Though it is convenient that some of the cars line up with the letters in Nova, there are years that that they don't, because Buick didn't always have. Buick used the platform for the Skylark and the Omega, as well as Pontiac had the Ventura, and I do believe the Phoenix, and Cadillac even had a version that fit on the X-Body, but they lengthened the frame a little bit for it.
Mm-hmm.
The wheelbase was a little longer, but they still used the same platform. My Mohawk is not pink. Chris, I'm going to smack you. But yes, there was the Nova, the Omega, the Ventura, and the... Oh, shit, what was the A? Buick Pontiac Olds. I know they used I think it was the Arcadia up in Canada. It was the Chevrolet Arcadia, I think was the Canadian version.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Somebody already guessed silver, Mrs. Formula. You're wrong again. Let's see. Where's everybody sitting? As far as should get you guys to freaking gamble with your Nova points here. Remember, you guys can still use the slots, heist, magic 8 ball. There's a bunch of different ones you guys can use. Jen, Chris already said Big Bird. Well, Big Bird yellow I think is the same thing as Baby Puke yellow. It's still yellow. Unless I'm going to go down into specific colors, and you don't want me to do that because then there are way too many colors. We don't need, I mean, geez, I think GM's got like 4 different blacks alone for that year. There's like 3 or 4 different greens, 2 or 3 different browns. So yeah, I'm not going that specific. Just your basic, 24 pack of crayons, freaking specific. Nope, not plum, not blue. You guys are just going to guess every color in the rainbow, aren't you? You're just randomly guessing now. I guess Jonathan's not popping in. He said he'd be late, but I think unless if you aren't in here within the first hour, I don't think you're coming in.
Or not.
Did everyone get your depositor sim list? No, I did not. I was kind of hoping it would be here, but it's not, so it is what it is until it isn't. Mrs. Formula is looking at paint chips. Tie-dye disco. I don't even know what tie-dye disco looks like. Oh, Mrs. Formula is cheating, man. Yeah, well, if Google was your friend, you'd be even smarter than that. Because I'm on Google. I guarantee you there are pictures of my Nova from when I first got it somewhere on the interwebs. Just saying. There are pictures of my Nova somewhere on the interwebs.
Somewhere.
I know exactly where they're at. And I know that if you Google them, you can find them. You can Google every single one of my projects and find them on the internet. That's the bad part about being a public figure. You're searchable.
Mm-hmm.
Not white. Though the front bumper on my car came off of a white car. Just saying. It's not the original front bumper. No, it was not originally black. I painted it black. No, it was not originally primer gray. I painted it primer gray at 1.2. Though if I were to ask what the original color of the new Nova body was, one of you guys did get it right. But that wasn't the question I asked.
Oh, damn it.
No. It was not light brown or tan. This is actually kind of fun for me. You're probably just zoning out and watching. What are you playing, by the way?
7 Days to Die.
Oh! Markiplier and them were playing that the other day.
No kidding.
I should probably get that, and we should probably live stream that as well. I want to pick up some silly games. Like they're playing this one. I think it's called Body Drop.
Yeah.
That one looks really fun. You have these little characters, and you can like grip with your hands and stuff to do, and you got to manipulate the world to be able to get through it. Have you seen those playthroughs yet?
No, I seen a playthrough about another game we're talking about.
Which one?
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it kind of sounds like what the fuck is it? Human fall flat.
What is it?
Humans fall flat.
Maybe that's what it is. What did I think it was? Body Drop. But that game looks fun.
Yeah, it kind of is actually.
You have it?
It was on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't. I can't stream off of the Xbox. Well, actually, no. I can. I bet you I can look it up after the stream because anything that's on Xbox, I do believe I can download onto the computer.
Not everything.
Some of the Game Pass stuff I can.
Some of it.
We'll see. Because that'd be fun to do. I'd like to do some silly stuff. But we need to get a group. We need to get a couple group of people because all that stuff's more fun when you have, a bunch of idiots trying to do it. And at least there's at least one of them here. I definitely qualify as one of those idiots. What I do? I get the. Were you weren't in yet? I think you just popped in right after Ken got me free last night. I had we were on that Ridge game that we were playing when you got on.
Yeah.
I went to the fuel station and realized that the garage was on the other side of the river. And my dumbass, instead of turning around and going back through the fuel station and going down the road, I made the stupid mistake of trying to ford the river right there. I got the trailer high centered on a little tiny island because I figured I'll go over the island, because it'll be lower there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to get through the other side. I got over top of the island, and as soon as the back tires of the trailer of the tractor got over the hump, and the front tires hit the beach, I got stuck.
Oof.
Because the trailer high centered on the island, and I couldn't. I got stuck in the sand going up onto the shore.
Nice.
And then I ended up jackknifing the whole trailer in the middle of the freaking stream. He had to get that the K700 I think it is that or A700 whatever that big tractor is.
K700.
What is it?
K700.
Yeah, the K700. He had to go up and go get that and come pull me out of the freaking river because I had all the garage points. All right, well, I'm going to give it to you guys because you guys are all wrong. The original color of my Nova was gold with a tan tweed interior. I can pull that up for you guys right quick. I'll tell you what, it stayed gold for, I think, all of a month. I think I had it in primer in like a month.
Mm-hmm.
This was actually the picture off of the ad for when I bought the car. That was the ad picture.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, it looked nice in that picture. There is 2 inches of Bondo behind that driver's side door in that picture.
Ew.
2 inches thick. I chipped it off.
Oh, damn.
So I don't think you can. Yeah, I chipped it off and I took a 2x4 and a torch from the inside of the car and beat the fender back out, the rear quarter.
Damn.
So yeah. That car stayed gold for all of, I think, like 2 weeks. And yeah, you really can't see. I wasn't really taking pictures of that stuff when I was. Because I actually I feathered it all out and skim coat bondoed it. And yeah, you can't tell that I ever did anything with that corner of the car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually looking at pictures, like old pictures. I mean, this was. You can tell how how grainy it was. This is 2007 at the taping of Pink's All Out in Maple Grove. If you can see, the nose is up in the air and the ass is down in the ground. That is the last time that car ever looked like that. Because right after that is when I lifted the back up a little bit in this one. This has only got like a 1-inch lift.
Yeah.
That was just to level it out. And then I said, screw this. If I've got it leveled out, I jacked it up. So yeah, like I said, it basically looked like the Nova from today not long after I got it. And then of course I went black. Painted the whole car black. This was black with blue stripes.
Oh.
No, that is not light brown or tan. That was gold. Don't know if I have. Like, I really don't have a super good picture, but that car is definitely gold. What do you think, Biggie? Gold?
Gold.
Yeah, not light brown or tan. Definitely gold. Now the new shell that I have is that's a brown car. It's a brown car that was painted green and then primered. But yeah, I don't know if I have any other better pictures. I might have some pictures of the gold paint when I took the front fenders off the car. There you go. Me doing body work on it. That's when I did the black and red paint.
Shit.
Yeah, that was as naked as my car ever got right there.
Oh.
That was right before I painted the black. I don't have any real good pictures. Oh, wait. I might. Oh, you can almost see it. You can almost see the Skims coat of Bondo on the right behind the driver's side door.
I can't in the camera.
Well, there you go. You know, but in my opinion, surgical masks don't do much from keeping you from getting COVID. It'll keep you from getting somebody else sick if you have it, but as far as keeping yourself safe, they don't do much.
Nope.
Just saying. There was after I painted it.
Cool.
That was the second paint job.
The second.
Well, the first one was black with blue stripes. That was this one. Malibu blue stripes with black. I think I like the black and blue better than I like the black and red. The black and red popped more. But personally, I like the black and blue better. Oh, nice sunset. Apparently, this is what Chris is seeing right now.
Damn.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, there's I am very unpopular with a lot of the people that on this COVID-19. But then again, I believe a lot of people are in agreement with my aspects of this whole bullshit as well. But I definitely have made a couple enemies with my opinions. Oh, God, I'm freaking hungry. Sorry, guys. But I do agree, you should, though depending on the type of mask, the hospitals might not be able to use them because they have to use a specific type of mask. Because their specific type of mask, they actually do prevent them from inhaling possible viruses.
Yeah, the what is it, the N95 respirator or something?
Something like that. Because the regular masks that people wear, especially those flat ones that you just tuck behind your ears,
yeah,
they don't do anything from keeping the virus from seeping in around the mask and getting into your nasal passages. And again, most people still don't wear them right, and they wear them below their nose. I'm sorry, most people breathe through their nose. But again, most of those masks, they keep things from escaping your body, not necessarily because it catches the germs coming out of your mouth and nose.
yeah.
Don't necessarily keep germs from getting in your mouth and nose.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when people just leave them everywhere. Oh my God, if I ever catch somebody taking off their gloves and their masks and either throwing them next to the cart containers, like those little cart caddies for your shopping carts, or in the shopping carts themselves, I'm going to smack them. I'm literally just going to walk up and punch them. Because that's worse than walking around without gloves and masks on. Which, again, you can hate me or love me or whatever you want to do. I don't wear a mask and gloves because, to me, other than washing your hands and using hand sanitizer and things like that, and keeping a decent distance from people, the gloves and the masks are not going to really do much more. In fact, you can actually do more harm by wearing them than by not, because you can actually technically put yourself at greater risks. But that's my opinion. Hey, Joey. Let's see, what is in my garage right now? Well, the garage that I use for my shop is currently empty. None of my cars are in the garage. So, no, I have nothing in the garage right now. Big E, I don't think you own a garage.
Nope.
And though Mrs. Formula and Firebird Nation, they can list off in the next 20 minutes the cars that they have in their garages. Have you ever sat through a list of everything that they have?
I think so.
My God, they have freaking at least 8 Firebirds. At least 8 Firebirds. They have several trucks. They have a few race cars. Snowmobiles. I think they have a Doom Buggy. Some ATVs. Yeah, they got a shit ton. Now, granted, they lost a few this week, which hopefully Chris will get on here at some point. Joey says he has no garage either.
Yeah.
Mrs. Formula, the 71's in the garage. Is everything else just sitting outside? 84 Trans Am is in the storage garage. So the 80 Trans Am and the 79 10th anniversary and the rest are outside. Okay, so they have 4 cars in a garage, and the rest of them are outside.
Oh.
They have a shit ton.
Yeah.
But if you're asking all the cars that I own right now, I have 277 Novas, both of them in different states in pieces. They're at a family member of mine's backyard. I have a 79 Trans Am. In fact, this car is sitting behind me. That one is sitting at the garage, but not in the garage. And I have an '01 Dodge Ram 1500 Off-Road Edition that is sitting next to the TA outside the garage. And then we have two Kia Souls, a 2011 base model and a 2012 Kia Soul Plus. Oh, and she forgot about the 68 convertible in the enclosed trailer. So yeah, I have quite the collection. Though 2 of them are running. No, 4 of them are running, 2 of them are not. The 2 Novas are not running because, like I said, they are both different states of not together. One doesn't have an engine. One has an engine. One has nothing but the front subframe, wheels, tires, and the body. No wiring harness, no interior, no fenders, no hood, no nothing. The other one is completely gutted from the firewall back, but has the engine and trans in it, and the hood, fenders, and all of that stuff up front. So yeah. The 6th bird is still in Oklahoma. I told you they had like 6 or 8 birds.
Yes.
I think she has. Thought she had a Miss Formula. Don't you have a GTO? Where did I think you had a GTO? I don't think. Maybe she doesn't have a GTO. Thought she did. This whole channel is an AA meeting for cars. That's exactly what this channel is. It's an AA meeting for cars. Joey, if you enjoy this channel, please share it with your friends, and maybe we can get some more people in here to chit chat. That would be freaking awesome. And if you haven't hit the like button, please do. It helps this live stream grow, and the more people we have in here, the more fun it all is. I haven't checked. I haven't seen anybody in the Twitch chat lately, so or at all. But technically, I guess we have 10 viewers. 1 in Twitch and 9 of you guys in YouTube, according to the little ticker at the top. But I guess Miss Formula has 5 pickups, a Suburban, 6 birds, a Grand Am, and a Grand Prix. You're missing your race cars. Just saying. Or parts of race cars. Because I know he's got a couple, 2 motorcycles, 2 motorhomes, a box fan, 4 boats, no ATVs.
Damn.
I know you got jet ski. I know you got snowmobiles. I know you at least have those. Those could be ATVs. Put some wheeled skis on the front. I don't know how you're turning it, but I know they have some asphalt snowmobiles.
Probably.
Yeah, they use them for drag racing. You ever seen a drag racing snowmobile?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're fucking wicked.
Yeah, they are.
4 snowmobiles. I'm still waiting for the race cars because I know you got race cars. We know of at least 2 NASCAR chassis right now, but I'm pretty sure there's some sprint car chassis as well. Well, I haven't seen Chris lately, so I don't know where he's at. Ugh. My girlfriend's got a big day today. She's getting all of her wisdom teeth removed.
Oh dear.
And yeah, the thing is like mine came up, but they were back behind my gum line.
Yeah.
They were under my gums in the back, but they were straight up the way they were supposed to be. They just didn't come up all the way through because my jaw's not long enough. Hers are completely facing forward.
Oh my gosh.
She is going to hate her life tomorrow.
Probably.
Yeah, she has an appointment scheduled for tomorrow, I think at like 1. And she actually had a hard time getting. See, we work in group homes for the intellectually challenged. What do we call it? What is the preferred word? Intellectual disabled. Intellectually deficiently. I forget what it is. IDD is the short version of it. Old original term would be MR. Personally, I prefer IDD only for at least when I'm talking about the individuals themselves, because some of these guys and girls are complete sweethearts. I definitely enjoy what I do, but we take care of group homes and we're managers, we're supervisors. So to for her to call off, she has to have somebody be able to fill her spot. She can't, it's like, not like, if you're just a regular job, you call up to your boss, say, hey, I need the day off, and there's like 6 other people that could fill your spot. There's only so many of us supervisors. She couldn't get somebody to fill in her spot. Can you imagine if she had to go to work the next day after that surgery?
Jeez.
And again, you got to supervise, so you got to make decisions and all that freaking shit. And my God, that's not something I would want to do with my face feeling like it's going to freaking, like I've been socked in the face by freaking Mike Tyson or something. Joey says, don't have trucks here, just pickups. Well, that's a truck. And of course the Holden unibody. Oh, you're from, hey, he's from down under. What time is it over there? Because it's got to be in the morning, I would think. Oh, Kyle Larson's got canned for freaking using the N-word during a live stream.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Well, yeah, that's not acceptable in this day and age. I'm sorry, there's no reason for it. I used to yell at Chevy all the freaking time for his racist comments.
Oh,
again,
yeah.
There's no reason for it. I mean, I'm not going to can him as a friend at that point, but still, it doesn't mean that I necessarily enjoyed it. I have plenty of friends that are not of the same race as me. Oh, I did one of those ancestry tests.
Yeah.
To find out, because I knew I was like mostly Irish. Which, geez, I mean, if there's anybody who has no right to be racist at all, it's an Irish. Geez, we were discriminated so bad back around the same time. In fact, actually, we were slaves as well. Where is it? There we go. I'm back here. No. Wait, was that it? Yes. England, Wales, Northwestern Europe, Ireland, Scotland, which England, Wales, Northwestern Europe, that also includes Scotland and Ireland. Ireland and Scotland, Central Ireland, and if you want to get real specific, Roscommon, R-O-S Common, would be the very specific region of Ireland that I'm from. A little bit of Norway, and these are really, really small percentages. A little bit of Norway, a little bit of Eastern Europe, Russia, 1% Jewish. As far as U.S. settlers, most of my settlers settled in Poconos and North Jersey, Ohio River Valley, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, and Mid-Atlantic states. So England. Yeah. So yeah. Mainly Irish, like I thought. Oh wow, so it's like noon over there. Did you happen to be anywhere near where they hold the burnout competition? The big was it Burnout National? What did they call that? The Cletus went out to.
Pretty sure it's Summer Nats.
The Summer Nationals. Are you guys out by there, man? Because so Joey said Summer Nats. Because one of our guys, Cletus, he had that 3rd gen Camaro out there that he called Toast. I actually have a Toast shirt that I wear. Big fan of the 3rd gen Camaros, and it sucks that he had engine troubles out there. I guarantee if he goes out there next year, Toast ain't gonna have those engine troubles next year if he does it again.
Hopefully not.
He should invite you guys over here. He after he went out there with you guys, he bought a racetrack out here. Um, what is it? 3/4 mile oval track, and he turned the whole, basically most of the infield into a giant burnout pad. So I'm pretty sure he's going to do something like you guys do the summer Nats. He's going to start an event out here like that for us here out here in America. But yeah, you guys definitely know how to do a freaking burnout out there, guys. Freaking I never even heard of that till a couple years ago. I mean, the best we get for burnouts out here would be like drag racing when they line up for the to do drags. But then I came across, I think the summer Nats, I think it's actually what I came across like 6-7 years ago. I came across them, and it totally blew my mind. Cletus is Cletus is not the typical American, but what the typical American wishes that they were. Right, Biggie?
Yeah.
If I had the money and I had the ability to do what Cletus does, yeah, I would do it. But unfortunately, I don't have the kind of money to play with what he does. I dabble in just my classic muscle cars and stuff like that, but oh my god, the stuff that they do is just insane. It is definitely one of my favorite channels. I didn't used to like him. Like when I first, um, I didn't really like him when I first came across his channel. When he brought Leroy to where they had the YouTube call out down in Maryland.
Yeah.
When he brought it down there, I didn't like his channel. Then I don't know what it was, but I started watching him again, and you know what? I actually do like his channel. I watch it pretty. Well, that's a turbo spool.
I guess. Goddamn.
You could hear that.
Yeah.
That was fucking loud here. That's definitely that wasn't a big rig either. That was a truck. That was a truck with a diesel and a decent turbo.
Well, at least decent. Good lord.
Huh?
At least a decent turbo.
Oh my god. And like I said, it was probably louder for me than it was for you guys.
More than likely.
Oh, I couldn't even hear anything. And I have headphones in. So what do you guys, how is the situation over there for you guys over in Australia? Are you guys feeling this whole worldwide pandemic thing over there too? I mean, I know you guys had that whole fire crap you guys had to deal with over there. Wow, did everybody just like disappear? Last couple of minutes we went down to 6 viewers.
Damn.
I don't know what that happened there. We've been hitting right around 7 to 9 viewers this whole stream.
Cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm just sitting here.
Nice.
Hey, you know what? Again, like I said, the more people we get in here, the more fun this whole shit is. Especially when we get people from all over the place, because then you get viewpoints and stuff that we don't have here.
Mm-hmm.
I love this mug. I got it from the Bandit Run. Restore a muscle car. It has the Trans Am logo on one side, and then the BR Bandit Run on the other side. Well, it does seem our chat has decided to gone down. We up at 11 yet? Oh no, only 10:30.
Nope.
This might only be a 2-hour live stream. Oh, we have a private chat that I did not see. Oh, it's you. You realize, Biggie, I don't see the private chats up here on StreamYard.
Well, I know, but I was just trying to get your attention.
You better get my attention by messaging me on Facebook.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
No, I do tend to hear when it goes boop, but I guess I didn't hear it when you popped in. I don't know, how long did it take me to notice you after you were down on the waiting thing? Can't hear you.
Since I'm not talking, hang on a second.
Okay. Well, we were asking how well are you guys holding up down there in Australia? I know you guys had the big forest fires down there, which really sucked. What also really sucked is the fact that they didn't cover it on the news that much.
No.
I mean, important shit like that. I mean, half of freaking Australia going up in freaking flames. That's kind of important. And instead, they were
Kind of.
busy with other bullshit. Chris is back. Maybe we'll see. We have the swirling vortex of doom again. We'll see if he actually gets in. Because he has an epic fire story for us tonight if he ever gets in. But so anyway, so Joey, how is it down there with the pandemic and everything else down there? How are you guys holding up down there? Yeah, I'd be pissed off with that as well. I have like I said, I have a very different viewpoint on all this pandemic crap up here. I know a lot of it's just it. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't necessarily agree with a lot of what people are doing. But that it is what it is. Chris, are you there? No, we still have the swirling vortex of death. Uh, yeah, that's it. Uh, well, yeah, I just keep to myself. Just keep myself safe and do what I need to do. But it is annoying when people make choices for you and you won't have the ability to assess your own risks and take your own actions. I mean, I understand giving people guidelines and precautions of what they should or shouldn't do, but when you literally force people to do to have to do something, it pisses me off. Doing well, our government is handling out a lot of money to people in need. To be honest, our numbers are so low. Some of us are struggling to believe it is a real thing. I mean, you hear the numbers here in the United States, but it's pretty much the same thing here. Honestly, I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, this is just a very mishandled flu or cold virus, and a lot of overreaction in my opinion. I'm not saying that the people that don't get it aren't suffering. I'm just saying that it does not warrant shutting down whole countries and economies and everything else in the way that people are doing it. I don't. I think it's ridiculous, and I'm not saying that there isn't some sort of ulterior motive behind the way that they're treating this, because how many people are killed by the flu every year and things like that. So, again, that is my opinion. I am not saying that everybody else has to believe that as well. It is just the way how I feel. Then we saw the numbers in the U.S. and it reminds us to keep isolated until we are sure. Dude, the numbers in the U.S. are not as bad as it seems. I'm going to tell you that right now. We have issues here, but mostly it's in crowded, populated areas, and again, it is mishandled. I don't believe that it warrants the precautions being taken. It is just a new illness we do not have a vaccine for or whatever, and yeah, it is what it is. So until people come to their senses and realize that it's not worth screwing over the entire economy for, we must ride it out as we do. My brother's in Canada up in the Big White, and he says that it is a really bad flu. Hit the mountain, some even bedridden. He believes what we had definitely wasn't man flu, but who really knows? And again, that's a lot of the people that do get the COVID-19. It is just a bad flu. But the people that are at risk, and the same people that are at risk for the regular flu, that are dying from the regular flu, are at risk for this as well. And the thing is it is if you were gonna get the flu, you're gonna get this. if you were going to able to get the flu and be able to stay home and recover without going in the hospital, most likely the same thing you're going to be able to do with the COVID-19. In 80 to 90% of the people that get the COVID-19 are never going to need to seek hospitalization for it. But that 10% that do get it, yeah, it's going to suck. The 10% that are going to need more than, standard flu precautions, it's going to suck. And yeah, I feel bad for the people that are in that percentile, but is it worth literally shutting down the world for? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
But there are people other places that will disagree with me, and that's their right. Everybody has the right to their own opinions.
No.
Was that COVID there, Biggie?
Perhaps.
So Joey, is this your first time stopping in here? And how did you come across the stream? Just curious. Remember my first outing to the shop, people were looking at me as if I were going to kill them. Now everybody is kind of relaxed. Yeah, I wish they would get to that point up here. It's just annoying in my personal opinion. Don't feel free to discuss your opinions and your thoughts down in the comments as well. I'm not gonna no hate bashing here. If you guys don't agree with each other, don't really want that. Just be nice to have see different people's opinions.
I will be right back.
Don't leave me, Biggie.
No, I'm not going far.
Go get yourself a drink, man. You haven't had anything to drink in like an hour and a half.
I gotta go do something quick. Be right back.
All right. Oh, we'll catch Biggie back here in a minute. Oh, though I would rather talk about car crap. Joey, what are you into? We already know pretty much everybody else is into. Through Ken's stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, the PC is actually done. It's actually what I'm using right now. Though I am going to have to upgrade my PC already, as it is not able to handle some of the software that I'm using for editing. So we will be doing upgrades to that as well shortly. Though it is performing for what it is performing just fine. I'm able to do my live streams again and a few other things. If I wanted to edit on the old software that I was using, it would do that just fine. But the new software that I picked up, it's just the GPU and CPU can't handle that software. So I'm going to have to upgrade, unfortunately. But, it is what it is. That was an interesting. I can't believe how much of a retard I was when it came to getting that computer up and running. The reason it wasn't running was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, me and Ken were actually playing Mud Runner together on my live stream last night. I know that he's been playing some stuff on his. But me, him, Big E, which you see up here on screen, and a few others are going to be playing the new SnowRunner game here shortly. As soon as it comes out, we will start trying to beat that game. We'll do that live here on this channel. I don't know if Ken will stream it to his channel or not. But yeah, we'll be streaming our progress through that game as well. I don't know if you follow Ken's channel for his video gaming that he's been doing recently, or just his drift builds that he does. By the way, guys, how is the chat response for today? I upped the latency, so hopefully from what you guys hear, and when you guys type to when I see it, it should be a shorter time. From the time that I talk, you guys type, and then I see it. Should be a shorter time. So my response to your guys' questions should be quicker. Yeah. I'm glad it's better. Does mean I can't stream in as high as a quality 720. I think 720 is as high as I can stream in to be able to get the chat this close to when you guys type, so I can respond to it as quickly as possible. So it helps keep the conversation going a little bit better, so I don't have to wait so long to be able to have you guys respond to what I say, so I can respond back to it. To be honest, I struggle to watch the gaming stuff without a face. I'm hoping Ken sets up a camera and a chat on his. Well, I always have a face cam with mine. You can catch me either on Twitch, same name, or on here on this channel. Did a couple live streams this week. So
I'm back.
Welcome back, Biggie.
With drink.
Aha! It is not a bottle of air.
Not entirely.
What?
Not entirely a bottle of air. Oh, there's no deposit on these.
No deposit.
Yeah, no return deposit.
Oh. Yeah, we were just talking about Joey found us through Ken, the guy that I was playing with last night.
Mm-hmm.
Found us through his channel. He also joined me for the live stream computer build last year.
Yeah.
And we were talking about. He said that he doesn't like watching video games without a face cam.
Yeah.
That's why when I started playing, I definitely put up the face cam. I know that our old live streams we didn't have the face cam.
No.
We just had the way I used to do it when me, Big E, and a few of us used to play Forza together. I literally I can actually do that again. We all streamed to Twitch, and I would grab each of their screen shares, their screen saves, and put all 4 of our gameplays up at once. But like I said, that does keep me from being able to do the face cam thing unless each of you included your face cam in your Twitch stream.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know. I mean, it's not like that you couldn't do that, but you would have to learn how to use OBS and stuff. Unless, can you do that straight through Twitch?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I know Twitch has its own broadcasting software that you can literally use Twitch itself to broadcast with.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it is able to like capture face cams and stuff. I'm pretty sure it would. I'm pretty sure it should. But I don't know about doing that with that way again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's something you guys might want. Let me know. Doing the multiple screens. But the problem with that is I think it got too busy, and it was too hard to. I guess for the racing stuff, it doesn't matter that much. But for I was saying, but like with that though, I can't stream to Twitch with the four screens.
No.
Because I would need Twitch to display my own. Well, I guess maybe not. I don't know. I might be able to figure that out. I'm not much of a gamer, but recently been putting out a lot of hours into Rocket League. Never played Rocket League. Have you played Rocket League, Biggie?
Negative.
I don't really think I had any. I think they had a game like that back on the PlayStation. I think, but it's like what, a mix between soccer and RC cars.
Pretty much.
That's what I think it is. Yeah, not really. Never really interested me, so I never really checked it out much more than a casual glance or two. I'm more into the simulation stuff like racing and this mud truck thing that me and Ken did last night. Jen says Rocket League is so much fun. It's just I'm not into those arcadey kind of games. Never really have been. Though I think me and Big E might come up with some silly stuff to game on if we can figure it out. I'd like to try out that Gary's mod with the prop hunt.
Mm-hmm.
That I think might be fun if we can get enough people in to play that at once. Need to get you to start uploading content to Twitch or to YouTube or something. So that way, you could have your screen share, and then people could watch. Like you see Markiplier and them do with
Yeah.
what is it? What is Sean's channel's name? Not me, Sean. The other Sean, Markiplier Sean.
No idea.
Jacksepticeye.
Oh.
That's Sean. And then he has Wade. I don't know if Wade has a channel or not. And then he has one other guy he plays with, Bob. I don't know who Bob is. But he was playing with Bob and Wade yesterday on that Humans Fall Flat game.
Mm-hmm.
He put up a new one of that. But yeah, we were looking at maybe possibly doing some silly games, some realistic stuff. I do plan on doing some more Forza. Forza, either I play alone or I'll play with Big E and them. What's some other games? I have Gears 5 that I've been doing a playthrough of. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do Gears 5 on my channel or if I'm just going to keep that on Twitch. I don't see why not put it on both.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, yeah. Look, I think the fun is in the fact that you can build a team of friends, jump on Discord, talk rubbish, and it's highly competitive. Okay. I don't know. I do have Discord as well. Not sure if Streamlabs is still posting things or not. Yeah, it's actually there. Not too long ago. There's a Discord link in the chat if you scroll up. But I do have my own Discord on here as well. When we get on live to game, I'm on Discord as well. I think I might end up having to make a... Can you make a locked Discord channel to where you have to invite people to it? Like the general and the other talking ones?
Yeah.
I think I might have to create one like that if we get a bunch of people in Discord, so we don't have people popping in while we're live and doing the voice chat. Because I can see how that could be bad. I was just thinking of that. If I leave it open and we start having a bunch of random people join the Discord server, don't need a bunch of random people jumping into the live chat while we're live streaming. That could that could be devastating. So let's see, where are we at? What time is it? It is going on 11 o'clock. So everybody that is in here right now will give another 200 points. We gave a lot of points away today. Hopefully that worked. Cue to $200 play lottery day. I think that worked. I think I can. Oh, it still says you've only has a couple hours in here, Biggie.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because you don't type enough or something. Mrs. Formula... Well, Streamlabs has 11.25 hours. I have 9.33. Oh, that's on Twitch. All right, so the highest people have I gotta figure that out because apparently Twitch is getting more loyalty points than you guys here. No, they should be getting about the same. So I just don't know if the viewers on YouTube get enough recognition. Then again, I'm on Twitch more as far as on longer times.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, as far as time on the channel, On YouTube, Pilot has the most at 7.25, followed by Mrs. Formula at 7.17, then Grimm's at 5.92, which it doesn't make any sense because you guys have been here all freaking year, and it's 4 months in, so that's we're 14 live streams. Try this again. We have the spinning vortex of death again. Is it going to turn into a Chris, or we again not going to have it? Let's see. Yeah, my little story is I grew up polishing dirt bikes, which turned into polishing mini trucks, which was a huge trend back in. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if that's a term. Dirt bikes, mini trucks, which is a huge trend back in 2007, 2010 here, and then Fast and the Furious had a huge influence. Yeah, I missed the old school Fast and the Furious films were freaking awesome. Yeah, Mr. Foreman, you have missed a few live streams, but I just think that it would be there's a lot more. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who another TT viewer from Twitch is. I haven't seen him talk on my channel. Winstock for a few hours. Twitch seems to be getting more points than you guys for some reason. But like Jen's been here since we started this live stream for 2 hours. We've been on live for 2 hours, and she only has an hour. She's been here the whole time. Though she did move up quite a bit because she was right there at the same with Ron. Let's go hours here. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, Ron didn't stay very long. At least not according to this. It is what it is. That's the crazy thing. You see people pop into your chat and into your live and stuff, and it looks like they're there for a while. But this is pretty telling for who actually stays and watches and who doesn't. Because, I mean, it drops drastically. You get the people that stay for less than an hour total. And then it immediately jumps into people that have been here for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. There's a big gap difference for the people that are here every week versus the ones that pop in every now and then. He has a 1990 Helix, which is Toyota pickup truck. 2002 Helix, a 2JZ swapped Tacoma, a 93 Supra turbo manual, a 93 Super turbo auto, and an S15 Silvia Spec R turbo. That's freaking nice.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Jen says YouTube is booting her every 45 minutes. If you don't comment or interact, it might boot you. I don't know. But you've been sitting here this whole time. I don't think it's booted you.
Oh.
But you're finally actually starting to get some hours, I think.
Finally.
Maybe. Yeah, no, it has you an hour and 17 minutes.
Oh.
So, no. But you're above an hour now.
Yeah.
I think Grant, out of the other YouTubers, Grant is the one that has sat in here with me the longest. Out of the other bigger YouTubers, which, I mean, he's still under 1,000 subs, but... Because, Chris has a YouTube channel, and he's just starting. But out of the big YouTube channels, most of them don't stay in very long. Yeah, Joey's been in here for almost an hour total. Camaro time, just under an hour. Kip, just under an hour. We get a few of them that join the live stream like right around this time. The Misfit Mechanic, he normally joins right at the end of the live stream, last hour or so.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I try to stay on, but I don't know how much content I still have to contribute. Our stuff over here is on sale to you guys, I swear, with our dollar being so bad. Curious to see if you guys over there ever import our Holdens. They import some of that stuff over here, but not really. There is so much stuff here that they don't really import a whole lot. I think the biggest thing that we want over here that you guys have is your Utes. I think there's a big interest in the Utes, the Holdens and the V8. The V8 4-doors and stuff that you guys have, apparently not a lot of interest here anymore. I like them. I think your Holdens are freaking awesome. I loved when they had the GTOs and the it was the GTO, and then the Chevy SS, I think was a Holden. Yeah. The Chevy SS bombed bad.
Yeah, and it
did. But it was such a. The problem is for as nice as your Holdens are, your Holdens were over there in Australia, when they brought that chassis over here to America, they really cheaped out on the build quality, and I think that's what hurt.
Probably.
They looked cheap. And I know that those are really nice cars over there, but over here they look cheap, and I think people didn't buy them because at that point we had the Charger.
Mm-hmm.
The Charger had just came out with a V8 and some of that stuff, and there was, we had the Malibu for so long and the Monte Carlo SS, and I just think that there wasn't a market for it over here. And so it never took off. I mean, there are guys out there that absolutely love the GTOs. And I do too. I think the GTOs are really nice. I think that they could have been more power. They could have had more power over here. And I think they would have done better. But at the same token, I think that GM does a lot of things where they don't want something to compete with what they want as their top dog. So if there's anything that ends up remotely closing trying to compete with the Corvette, they nerf it. So if there is anything remarkably close that they can freaking take on the Corvette for where the Corvette's title is, they will crutch it. They will literally sandbag it so that way it can't be as good. The Trans Am behind me was a really good example of that. The original concept for the Trans Am would have spanked the Corvette's ass. And GM said no. So they gave the Firebird the Camaro chassis and literally tried to keep it from competing with the Corvette. And they were successful for a little while, but the Corvette definitely could not compete with the Firebird for price versus performance. Especially in 79. Totally spanked the Corvette's ass. There was not an American car that could top the Trans Am in 79 as far as performance, because Pontiac still refused to die with the emissions and insurance ratings and things like that. I mean, when you're still putting a 400 cubic inch plus block in it in 1979 and everybody else has gone to 350s and smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And considering a 350 in 1979 was making just over, I think, like 160 horsepower, if that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, you give a car pulling a 350 only 160 horsepower, it's not going to do very well performance-wise when you have a 260 horsepower, Pontiac 400.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the early third gen birds. Yep, you're agreed. They did. I'm not a fan of the early third gen Firebirds, just body wise, not performance. But yeah, you stick a modern LS in a third gen, and that car's going to fucking sing. The biggest problem they had with the third gens was just the getting the modern engines to run efficiently. You
Mhm.
know, the when they first dabbled with fuel injection and fuel emissions and stuff like that. Geez, it wasn't until very recently that they figured out how to make horsepower and still meet emissions.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, you look at cars today making 1,000 horsepower out of a freaking, sub 400 cubic inch block.
Yep.
I mean, geez, what they're making 800-900 horsepowers out of 3.8 liters, right? Or the 5.3s, 5.3 liters,
Yeah.
which is basically a 300 cubic inch engine.
Yeah, it's like 320 something, I
327.
think.
Yeah, you're making almost 1,000 horsepower with a 327, and that's without well, they are using superchargers and stuff, but I don't know. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, I wasn't either, but they do grow on you. No, I'm sorry, they don't. The only one that grows on me, I think they did the nose wrong. The nose is where it kills me for those. The obviously the body line is similar to the Camaros. I enjoy the Camaro third gens a lot better than I do the Firebirds. But then again, it switches into fourth gens. I think that the fourth gen Camaros are absolutely hideous. And the late fourth gen Firebirds, so 98 to 2002, not the base birds, but the formulas and the Trans Ams. I absolutely love those cars. But yeah, that's just my opinion. If I can come across the 98 to 2002 Trans Am, I think I'd be in heaven.
Hmm.
That is my body style. It is the my I'd love to have a black on black 2000 or 2001 2002 Trans Am. Just absolutely gorgeous cars. I'd take it in that black, the red that they had, and that dark blue. The white ones are not bad either, especially if you have the black and blue bird on the hood of the white ones.
Hmm.
That's freaking. Those are nice. What's up, Outlaw? We have a celebrity in the house.
Oh, geez.
Mr. Epic himself, Mr. Pimp. Uh, what brings you to this neck of the woods, Outlaw? Because yeah, we just sitting here chilling, talking to shit, drinking some beers. Well, I'm actually not drinking a beer today. I'm drinking rum and coke. Dude, you have way. I mean, geez. Let me toot your horn here for a minute, because I'm pretty sure that your sub rating is way higher than I'm at. Granted, you put a lot more time and money into your channel than I do. Where's what I'm looking for? There it is. Search. Unless I have you already. No, I don't. All right, let's see. Z Outlaw SS. Search. No search.
No.
Z Outlaw SS. Search. Alright, well, let's be in a douche nugget. Let's try Social Blade. You're a little bit higher than me. You are sitting at. Well, why doesn't it tell me how many subs you got? So rank, view rank, but not your actual amount of subs. Right around. Well, that's retarded. Now it's saying you have 0 subs. That's bullshit.
Derp.
No, I did have you. Yeah, 2,600. I am sitting at right around 1,750. Kind of hoping to hit above 2,000 before the end of the year, but we'll see what it is. Depends on whether or not I get some decent content on my channel. You know, it is what it is. Kind of having to subsidize with more live streams and some gaming content because I can't do anything with the cars right now because of all of this nonsense going on in the world today. Oh, I can't believe that we're still sitting at freaking nine viewers. We've been sitting right between 7 and 9 viewers almost, I would say 90% of the stream tonight. I definitely appreciate that, guys. But if in case you don't know who Z Outlaw is, he has a I want to say 5th gen Camaro. I think he has a 5th gen Camaro. And he also does his live streams. In fact, I'm not exactly sure when you do your live streams anymore, because they keep switching all over the place. Oh, you have a 6th gen now. Okay. Did you upgrade? Did I miss something? Okay, you do your Saturday night. You used to do them on Sunday nights. No. That was Joey. Joey used to do his live streams at like the exact same time I did mine, and it used to piss me off. Because he used to join me on my channel. He used to join in the chat, and then he started doing his own live streams right at the same time I did mine. And I don't know why that bothered me so much, but it did. I don't know. Everybody has their ability to do their live streams when they want to. Just, it seemed like, I was doing my live streams and then everybody else started jumping on it and doing theirs. And then when people started doing it at the same time that I did mine, that used to join my live stream, I guess it's kind of like a betrayal, even though it really is not. It was just annoying. Because I know I purposely picked a different time to do mine, except for salad bars. I did pick the same time, only because it was also the same time that worked for me. After the kids go to bed on a Sunday night, just worked for my schedule, because every other day of the week was it was busy during the week. The job I have now, I have more free time to pick just about any day of the week, but I've been doing Sunday nights for so long now that it doesn't make sense to do it on any other night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm drinking a mixed drink, so at least it's a metal straw. Not that plastic isn't manly, but yeah. I don't think I could sit there and do the whole beer mug thing, but yeah, fuck it. If I was drinking a beer, I definitely wouldn't be using a straw. I cannot stand drinking beer through a straw. That's just, ugh. But a mixed drink, it tends to get goofy once the ice starts melting and the alcohol stops separating. Let's see, Sunday nights, it's been more than a year. This is my 2nd year doing Sunday nights. This is the 2nd season, And technically, I was doing Sunday nights on a different channel for the year before that. So it's been like 3 years that I've been doing Sunday night live streams. 2 years on this channel, and I will try this again. Sunday nights on this channel, and then I was on a different channel for about a year, which we all know. Nope. Oh, wait. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell if that's him or not. I don't see a picture though. But yeah, it is what it is. I tried to help out another channel for a little while and figured it would help gain me some subscribers, and that whole deal turned sour. Literally did not help me in the slightest being on that channel, except for taking away from me being able to build up my own channel. To be stabbed in the back after it was all over was just, it wasn't worth it to me. But that is what it is. The argument with the vet. Oh my god, that poor vet. Do I have a favorite rum? Actually I do. Captain Morgan, because it is cheap and at least it is decent. Though rum is not my favorite choice. I prefer whiskey over a rum. More of a Jack person than I am a Captain person. But right now I have a giant old fucking bottle of rum, so that's what I'd be drinking. Damn, that vet's still not on the road. Then again, I can't bitch at all because guess what? My TA still isn't on the road either. So, Chris, if you, I'm still not getting anything from you. I don't know why. Oh. But, yeah, I'm fingers crossed, some money lands in my lap soon. Because I have plans to get something to get the TA back on the road. It's just a matter of, does the money fall in the lap at the right time? That's where, when you guys support the streams, it really helps. When you guys donate and everything else, that does go towards stuff for the channel, whether it's computer stuff or car parts or whatever. Because, yeah, it all costs me money. Even running the stream costs me money. Because Streamlabs and all of that stuff. So yeah, what little paycheck you end up getting from YouTube ends up going back out into the channel anyway. For software and different things like that, along with parts and stuff like that. So, you still playing 7 Days to Die over there?
Yeah.
Have you gotten through the 7th night?
Monday 21.
Day 21?
Yeah.
So that's your 7th night?
Yeah.
You getting your ass kicked?
No, not really.
You've been at it for a while, or did you start from scratch?
I start from scratch.
Alright. I have not gotten my money yet, so... Like I said, if I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm not going to be a big sourpuss of it, but if it ends up in my Brick and Bank account, well then that's... Am I still filming on mobile? Yes and no. I have several mobile phones that I film on. And I do have a GoPro-esque thing around here somewhere, but for the price of modern cameras, it does not make much sense to go out and go buy $1,000 camera to film for this channel with the amount of money that I get out of YouTube. Considering that these cameras film in 1080p. Oh. I don't know. I'm going to wait. See if he pops in. I don't see a picture yet. Chris has not had any luck today.
No.
I mean, we're an hour and we're 2.5 hours into the live stream, and he still has not been able to join in. Oh, I got a black square. I'll wait till I see his picture pop in before I pop him into the live stream again, in case that's giving him bad luck. Right, no money. No money, no money. I used to have a decent camcorder that I used to use. Lost it in a divorce. I was using Filmora, which is I did pay for. I paid like $140 a year for that. I am now using DaVinci Resolve, but unfortunately, DaVinci Resolve is too much for my computer to handle. It requires, what is it, an RX 5700 XT?
Yeah.
Which is about a $300 or $400 graphics card, depending on where you get it. And it requires a 8-core processor, which some of the cheapest 8-core processors are, what, 200 and something dollars?
Well, I got mine for 170.
Right, it all depends on where you get it. I am looking into getting some used parts to see if I can help offset that, but that's a lot of dough just to edit videos.
Yeah.
Only really lost 6K in 22 years, not too bad. Oh, that's Streamlabs. I'm trying to read a freaking Streamlabs freaking notice. I don't think he's. Nope, still Ring of Death. Poor Chris, man. He's been circling the toilet drain all freaking night. Chris has had no luck at all this week. Yeah, you're right. Hope this week is better for him and Mrs. Formula. Agreed. I will go over it here shortly. Chris, who is normally on this live stream every week, he's the truck driver with the Peterbilt sign. He had a couple of cars stored at his base yard for his truck. I think it was a Vet, an SUV, a trailer, and his new trailer rig, his new truck. Not the full-size rig, but the regular pickup truck. There was a trailer fire next to where his stuff was sitting. And the trailer went up in flames. And Biggie, can you pull up the live stream chat for those pictures? Because if I do it, it gets all weird.
Hang on a second.
We have figured that out. If I try to do the screen share on mine, it cuts it off and it makes it all look funky and starts showing things that we don't want it to show. Outlaw, your computer is freaking insane. I definitely don't have that kind of money to dump into a computer. If I did, I would absolutely freaking die. I just need to upgrade it a little bit higher than where I'm at. Because I did build mine budget for under $900. It just apparently too budget for what I wanted to do. So I'm definitely going to have to upgrade it a little bit. I was thinking about using Adobe, but Adobe was too expensive. So we'll have to. I'm gonna stick with Filmora. Oh yeah, I bet, man. That's just gonna freaking that's going to freaking do awesome. But yeah, I don't have the kind of money to dump into a computer to edit that nice. So the cheaper the computer you have, the longer it takes to edit because you have to wait for your computer to catch up. Where I'm sure you probably have little to no wait time at all when you're editing. It's probably smooth as butter. Did you see his setup?
No.
Outlaw, if you could type what you got down in the comments, let me know. Oh. Find me on Instagram or Facebook. Let me know. Though I still believe that Photoshop is too big of a program for what my computer is right now, so I'd still have to upgrade anyway.
Oh, crap.
But I definitely would like to be able to play around with Photoshop and stuff. But I even tried using it's not that. I just want you to type what's in it. What's the specs? Because honestly, computers look pretty much similar. So yeah, this is what poor Chris is going through. You're just gonna share your whole screen.
Yeah. Well, what else am I gonna share?
You can share just the window.
I mean, I don't think it
It's
would
too
let
late
me.
now. Just go for it.
No, there's a lot of in between photos. This is his truck, by the way.
Yeah, his truck is the one that's over there on the right. The truck that went up in flames is the one that's in the center of this photo here.
I don't know where this car was.
That car was on the trailer in the back.
Oh my gosh.
On Chris's trailer. So that was behind his truck.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
It just melted it. And that was sitting next to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the cars that Chris had sitting there were a complete loss. I think they're battling with the insurance companies to try to get something out of it. I forget what they said was in that picture.
Me too.
But that's all debris that was sitting on top of the car.
Oh dear.
It literally melted the windshield wiper off the car.
Mm-hmm. Nope, not the gasket material or whatever the hell it is, weather stripping. Oh, all the trim is toast.
Da Vinci doesn't work on his first gen i7, but Premiere does to give you an eye. So I guess maybe Adobe might be a better.
Oh, here's the damage to his truck.
Yeah. Mrs. Formula says it was on the other side of the white truck.
Wait a second. So. Oh, it's that car right there.
Oh, yeah. Wow. The Corvette is on the back of the truck underneath the tarp. I didn't see many pictures of the Corvette. But that car, that Mitsubishi was on the other side of the truck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was right here, I think.
Yeah.
You can see it actually cracked the windshield.
Yeah. Outlaw says he has a Ryzen 3900 12 core with the Red Devil AMD graphics card. It doesn't tell me which one it is. 32 gigs of RAM, Aorus Master motherboard, and an SSD card.
Nice.
He has 10 terabytes of drive space with an option to add 10 hard drives in the case. All water cooled.
Goddamn.
Oh, the NASCAR is on the trailer behind the white truck. Vet is on the trailer behind the silver car.
Ow.
I didn't see that. Go back. Oh, you already closed it. All right. But apparently everything was garbaged. Power cooler Red Devil with 8 gigs of RAM. You don't know which card it is, though.
No, Red Devil's just Power Colors.
Yeah, that's just their
Nice.
name. That's it doesn't tell me which graphics card it is.
They have Red Devil.
Well, AMD is the
Oh.
chipset.
Yeah, it's made by AMD, but is it the 580? Is it the 5700?
It's the card that I need.
It's the 5700 XT.
Yeah, that's the card I have to use. I got to use that card or better in to run Filmora. Not Filmora. DaVinci. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't need my shit to be water cooled. Decent air cooled fan will work just fine. As long as you have a good flowing case. Oh, but yeah, I have to run the 57 XT and at least the Ryzen 7 series. Dude, if you've seen my freaking case that I'm using right now, I could put a battleship in my fucking case.
I think that's a slight hyperbole.
Huh?
Hyperbole?
What is that? I don't know that
It's
word.
a gross exaggeration.
Well, yes. But am I saying I don't think there's a graphics card long enough to not fit in this case. Because if it doesn't fit in this case, it's not fitting in any other case.
Hmm.
I run, right now I have the half XB from Master Cooler. It is basically a test bench. So, yeah, it'll fit just about anything. I could fit the tallest freaking air cooler. The only thing it's not built for is it's definitely not built for water cooling. I mean, I could probably put a water cooling rad across the front. But, yeah, I think that's it. Because the top would not be good for water cooling because it's just a big square. So basically, I could only put a water-cooled rad in the front of the case.
They make like full radiators.
The little tiny square ones?
How tiny?
The little single, you know, those ones.
90, 120, 140. 72 is a standard fan size.
Yeah. But I want to get a different case anyway eventually.
You could do what that one guy I showed you did and just take four 480 millimeter radiators.
Yeah, stick them on a freaking a fan.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is if the problem with what he was doing there is there was no actual way to direct the air straight through those cards, straight through those radiators. You know what I mean? Radiators work best when there's a directional airflow.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, they're not going to be efficient. And the problem is
you saw him, like, there was one part in that video, he's just sitting there. He doesn't even have the fan on. It's just sitting there, and it's taking it so long to build up any heat in that loop.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much water.
Oh yeah, there's so much radiator space. All right, thank you, Joey. If the porn runs smooth, I'm good. You don't need much to view videos, trust me. It's a whole nother beast when you're trying to render graphics. Yeah, but see what they're not telling you with that shit, with the Pornhub theme for free, you get 1 week free. That's it. It's not just free. You have to sign up for a membership, and if you don't unsign or unsubscribe by the time that freaking free viewing period is over, they're nailing your ass with freaking premium. Not that I looked or anything.
Oh yeah, totally.
But yeah, that's just another cheesy ass way to get you into freaking, another fucking monthly payment. Just like all them freaking dating sites out there, free to download. Yep, until you see the price you have to pay to freaking answer a message.
Yeah.
It's freaking ridiculous. And to find out that the message is just a bot anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all that freaking shit is just a giant money trap.
Yeah.
Go to Chatterbait. Go to freaking one of those. At least you know those freaking people are real. You don't have to pay to play. Oh, oh my God, I digress. Where are we at? 11:38. Oh, we're doing pretty freaking good, man. So anyway, yeah. So I have my eyes on a couple eight, eight or eight or greater cards, core cards, and definitely have my eyes out for a couple either NVIDIA or AMD graphics cards around the 5700 XT. I just wanted to find out if the police officer arrested her in the end. Yeah, we can tell this, Mrs. Formula, and we definitely feel bad for him because I know that this is definitely a release for him to be able to come and join and hang out with us. We definitely send our condolences to Chris for the week that he's had because, damn it, he could have used chilling out with us in the live stream today instead of all the frustration that he's having. So hopefully we catch him next week, and definitely tell him keep hanging out with us when we're playing video games, man. He's a hoot in the chat. Definitely appreciate it. If you guys catch my live streams, and if you catch Firebird Nation in the chat, he's definitely entertaining. Though I don't think we ever had more than the one viewer in Twitch tonight. I don't think I ever saw it Twitch above one viewer.
Twitch above one.
I know, right? I'm so punny.
All right.
As Streamlabs is shamelessly spamming the chat with freaking donation requests. I kind of have control over Streamlabs posting that crap, but then kind of don't. It's not supposed to be spamming you guys, but it does. There's no easy way to make it just like pick certain times that it pops up. It just like
I do.
We're just gonna pop ourselves right in here, and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna pop in here too, and then it starts freaking hitting you with like 6 of them
At the same time.
Hey, Nico, somebody is our first second Twitch viewer.
Cool.
Welcome aboard. Thank you. You guys, this is the first night that I am streaming both to YouTube and Twitch, so glad to have you stop in. We are normally here every Sunday from 9 until whenever on Sunday night. It's Eastern time in the United States, so I don't know where you're viewing from, but glad to have you aboard. Mainly car junk, stuff like that, so. Though I don't see the number jumping up to 2. That sucks. Though I do see... Oh, we're up to 10 viewers on freaking YouTube. We need to get those numbers up higher. If you guys have any ideas how we can make this live stream better, feel free to let me know. Does Twitch do separate chat, or can they see this one? They can't see the chat that's on YouTube itself, but if you notice, it is on the live stream feed. So if you can see it there, his comment should be right above yours on the actual live feed. But no, they can't see the YouTube itself chat. But the chat that's up on screen, it will mix both YouTube and Twitch, which is pretty cool. Which is also why I also made it bigger. I've used so much sanitizer and soap this week I can clean the toilet.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry if my laugh is so annoying. Well, like I said, I didn't see that the sub count for Twitch didn't go up, which is weird. I'll go check the Twitch management stuff. No, it still only says 1 view. Oh, well. I can hear you shooting.
Oh.
I guess it didn't stay very long. Go back over here and pop these up. I'm here just for that second view. That's funny.
What the frig?
All right. Well, Joey's gonna pop off. So thank you for joining us, and hopefully you catch us back here next week. Same time, same place. So I think it would be probably when did he say that it was noon there? What time did he pop in? I forget.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Did you shoot yourself in the foot? So he joined us, I think, just after 11, and it said it was 12:24 there. So I'm thinking that if Joey joined us at 10 a.m., it would be when we start.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think we had a bad stream tonight.
No, not at all.
About 15 minutes to make it to midnight. Just it sucks that Chris couldn't get the frick on tonight. He tried like how many frickin' times? At least what, five different times. So I don't know. You guys want to call it a night? You guys got something else to chit chat about? Where we at?
I saw somewhere
We got
that
6 people in here right now.
somebody got a 0 to 60 time in their Corvette of 1.9 seconds. I think.
In what, the newer Corvette?
Yeah.
Was it Amelia Earhart? Not Amelia Earhart. Amelia. The fuck's her name?
I don't remember who it was. I think it was a guy.
It was a guy. Because she was trying. Yeah. I said I have my my C8 Corvette shirt. Did you see it today? I mean, I've been wearing it the whole stream, but.
Oh, frig.
Oh, now it says we have 2 viewers on Twitch. That's pretty cool. I like to see that grow. So you know what? Yes, Amelia has nitrous now. Then TJ Hunt is starting a twin turbo, and I think that Street Speed has twin turbos being made, but he's not going to install them on his car until they get all the mock-up and all of that stuff done. Whereas I think TJ literally has his in the shop his Corvette is literally in the shop having it done.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be without his car until they figure it out. Whereas I think Mike didn't want to be without his car until they absolutely needed the car to do the install.
Come on.
Oh. No, I am really looking forward to, I don't know. It'd be nice to win one of these freaking giveaway cars that I enter.
Yeah, it would be.
I've only entered how many of them so far? Oh. Try again?
Don't breathe, whatever we do.
Oh my god, it's a Chris! Woohoo!
Alive.
We'll blow the fucking candle out.
Oh, ain't that the
That's
freaking
the
truth?
spirit.
Oh my god, Chris. You have had one hell of a freaking week. Now I have to stay on because he finally got here.
Yeah, this week sucks.
And it sucks though, man.
It's like more icing on the cake.
Yeah, if you could have been.
And I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know what the problem is or what the fuck's going on because I have never had this issue. Once I hit Billings, I usually get back into good 4G service, and
Your shit.
Yeah, it's shit. I don't know. I mean, Montana's under lockdown right now. Mandatory lockdown. Nobody move. And anybody that comes in from out of state outside of essential absolute essential movement is, 14 out of that. They had checkpoints coming up across 212 where I come through. And if you're from out of state, you're mandatory. Go park there. You're mandatory 14-day quarantine.
Oh shit.
And there's like nothing out here. I mean, it's like a damn ghost town.
But that's
since
to me that's
I'm
ridiculous.
probably I got to kind of agree to it. It's just,
I mean, how bad is there COVID out there? Because they can't be nearly as bad as New York.
I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous because most is fucking wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell are you gonna catch driving down the fucking interstate with your windows closed? For Christ's sakes, it's 47 degrees outside. Ain't nobody out here running around a damn motorcycle or convertible.
I don't know. We've seen plenty of motorcycles around here.
It's been a lot warmer back here too.
No, I was like 40 degrees the other night. There were still motorcycle people out here. They were just enjoying the fact that they didn't have to be at work. My freaking bread got stale on my sandwich, damn it.
No, could be that too. I mean, I run in snow earlier. I mean, I've been anything from rain, sunshine, cloudy gray sky, shitty looking, snow and ice, back to the sunshine, back to the blinding sunshine.
We had a blizzard here earlier this week. Not a blizzard,
And
but
these fucktards who don't understand how to dim the goddamn headlights. I swear, I'm gonna get a laser pointer or a spotlight or some fucking thing.
I just flashed my headlights back at them. I love it when I'm running around
They ignore those.
the Kia that I have. In fact, most cars that I run the top of the line Silver Stars, which are pretty bright. I love it when I'm running through here and somebody flips their fucking high beams at me, and I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, go ahead and do that. Let me hit my high beams now, since you think my low beams are bright. They immediately turn their high beams off.
You're like, shit, all right.
I've got the same song I sing all the time with these idiots. I can do this all night long. Guess what? I'm a hell of a lot higher in the air than you are, jackass.
So we have to get your segment in here. We're going to start with the positive news. Should we start with the positive news or the bad news? Do you want to tell us your story? Because I kind of went over it a little bit.
Well, what's in the truck is usual.
All right, hold on. I got to put my little thingy up here. There we go. What's in the truck? Okay, go ahead.
Deli meats, cheese,
You got the
some
stinky
yogurt
cheese?
this trip,
You got a stinky cheese or good cheese?
Gouda cheese.
Okay. I'm having
What it's
myself
called.
a nice turkey. Well, I've been supposed to be having myself enough turkey and cheese sandwich that my bread's now stale because it's been sitting here for 3 hours.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the other stuff. And as far as the other segment, I mean, start with the car. You start with the car, and then go to the pickup, and then you can show the picture of the other piece of shit that caused it all. And yeah,
We showed the picture to Artie. You weren't in here. Lucy just attacked.
that's why I
the
sent them
computer.
one by one to make it
Yeah.
easier for you guys to share up there.
Well, we didn't. He just showed us the pictures that you had earlier this week. But we didn't see any pictures of the Corvette.
I didn't take any.
Okay. The Corvette
I
bag.
mean, it was it's just. I mean, the fucking Corvette's sitting 25 feet away from this truck, and the car cover's destroyed. I mean, burned. All the glass and pieces of hot plastic and metal that were flying off this thing as it burned 25 feet away and burned through the tarp and the car cover that was underneath. And I mean, the heat basically bubbled the clear coat on the vet, started pulling the gel coat.
Okay, so the Corvette's done.
It's repairable. It's
What year is that Corvette?
84.
Okay, so it's an old school Corvette.
Yeah.
And then what did you have on the trailer behind the truck?
The trailer behind the truck has the NASCAR that we just bought that was going to be the street legal that we got.
Is that one?
Three
Is that
weeks
okay,
ago,
or
a
is that
month ago.
garbage? Huh?
It's fixable, but it's going to, I mean, all the plastic, any plastic fiberglass is basically cracked on it. It's going to take some.
So you
and
basically
the
got a
windshield's
usable
probably gonna
frame at
be
this point.
replaced.
You got a usable frame.
Now, the The frame are okay. I mean, the frame's fine. I mean, not most of the body work is. It's just it's got some pits and shit in it and scratches, so it's going to take more involved refinement to bring it back to where it was, which it had body work that needed done it anyways. But I mean, the biggest bitch for that is it's a competition vehicle, so it's uninsurable,
Right.
which makes it non-payable, even if this fucking asshole had insurance to begin with.
I'd say take his ass to
Which we
fucking
now
court.
find out he has no insurance on his truck, so his company's claiming no responsibility.
So
The
go
vet,
go
I
after
had
him
no
civilly?
insurance on it, so that's
What caused the fire? Do we know? Oh no, Chris. You're roboting.
and
Chris, we didn't hear anything of what you just said.
my insurance company for the new car and the pickup.
We couldn't hear any of
Now,
that.
that doesn't surprise me. I said, don't breathe. We're going to blow out the candle.
Yeah, we'll try to repeat that if we can.
Jesus.
I would say the civil option is probably going to be the last resort because right now we're in limbo waiting on estimates from the insurance company, my insurance company, and the state fire marshal's office to see whether they determined it was arson or not.
Oh, you think he set his truck on fire?
Well, it's peculiar. I mean, the truck sat for 6 years in New Jersey where he lived. He moved to Pennsylvania. It sat for 2 months at the lot below where we're at right now. A month ago,
Wait,
when
with all
we
those cars
reorganized
on
all
it,
the
it sat
lot,
for that
and
long?
yes. Well, I don't know how many cars are on it. I mean, this was a spare truck that he had. And he's got 2 trucks that are identical. This was his spare.
Yeah,
And
but
all the cars
looked
that
like
are
there were
on
several
that
vehicles
truck
on it.
are his personal vehicles. Yeah, they were his personal vehicles he had bought. Basically, he buys a wrecked vehicle like from an auction or Copart or whatever, fixes it and resells it.
Right.
Yeah,
I'd
on
love
the
to do
side.
that for my channel, but I can't afford to get into that just yet.
That about a month ago, the owner of the lot was in there. Someone had died. There's a couple old semi-trailers were in the back corner, and the family didn't want them, so he had to have all that shit removed. He got all that stuff out, put some new fill, stone, and dirt in that whole corner, and I basically rented the corner next to the fence from the back of the lot all the way up through the side of the fence. And then the guy that I work for rented the next spot and pays for that, but that's for me to park my truck and shit in.
Right.
So from the fence to the edge of my spot's 26 feet.
All right.
The truck and the trailer were set basically in the center of that spot from the fence over. So there was probably 12 to 15 feet of clearance from this guy's truck and the side of mine.
Was it parked in your spot?
Yeah, a month ago, he come up and he actually parked in the spot in the lot where I'm supposed to park my semi. And apparently my boss seen him either Monday or a Tuesday morning and told him, you need to move over one. That's actually our spot, not yours. And had a picture of the diagram that the lot owner, when he was out there that day and we figured everything out, to park everything and set it up the way that he wanted it, where everything was supposed to be. And he's like, oh, okay, no problem. So the guy moves his truck. Okay. The truck's set in this lot for a month. It's set in the lot down the street 2 to 3 months. It's set in New Jersey for 5 to 6 years. So he moves it one day next to my shit, and that night it catches fire. Strange. Even
Right.
stranger, the fire marshal stuff comes out, and the truck that he drives every day hauling cars in the course of his job in his business has this great big shiny, beautifully clean chrome, stainless steel, chrome covered, whatever, bumper where his license plate used to be. Okay, if there's something fishy that's not going on, why would you take the license plate off the truck that you drive every day and go in and out of the port hauling cars out? Because they've got to look at the plate and take a picture when you roll into the port, which I commented in, and he come off with some flim-flam bullshit. And I said, don't even, just stop right there. As I've got my own TWIC card. I used to run into the port in Baltimore every goddamn day for the, not counting the last 4 years when I changed this job. I was 12 years running flatbed, and I run straight out of the JLG plant right into the port, 2 trips a day for, 7, 8 years. So don't give me some bullshit that you don't need to have a plate on the front of your truck or this and that because, you'd have a better job going into a rainbow community and saying, hey, I want to change my lifestyle. So I'm going to teach you how to suck lollipops.
So where did the fire start on the truck?
Either in the dash or under the hood. I mean, somehow it started electrically, I would say. But the hottest part, it was definitely either in the dash or underneath the hood on the firewall, because that's where the hottest part of the metal, the burn and the
Right.
scarring on the metal was for the fire. It proceeded to the vehicle that was above the cab, which extended into the vehicle that was behind the cab on the top rack.
Right.
And then the very first vehicle on the back of the trailer, which was a Lincoln, I believe, it got the plastic work. But one of the vehicles on top was dumping gasoline into the fire.
Oh.
Which was adding to it. I mean, the fire department actually had to foam everything to get it out.
Right.
Then you add in the nice factor of magnesium metal production in different parts, alternators and some starters and frame components or bracket components, which, burning magnesium and water do not get along. It's worse than trying to mix oil and water. It's like fireworks going off. And magnesium burning hit with plain water literally explodes in your face.
Right.
And you can see, there's bits of they said, well, that's just, I said, man, don't give me that bullshit. Because there was some kid come out from the fire department taking pictures with his mom that Wednesday afternoon was out there after this cat left. And I'm pulling, pieces of metal off the vehicles. And he's like, oh, man, that's a melted aluminum. I said, that ain't aluminum, asshole. What the fuck you trying to kid? It's magnesium. And so how do you know that? I says, because aluminum wouldn't be 20 feet away from the goddamn fire.
No,
it'd be on the ground underneath it.
Aluminum just melts.
That shit had magnesium in it. When you hit it with water, it exploded. So the truck, I've already been told without them even looking at it, is a total loss.
Yeah.
They're not even. It's a 2006. It's not 4-wheel drive, and it's got 230,000+ miles on it. They said forget about it. Now, is it fixable? Yes. A new fender, a new door, mirror, do the wiring. And whatever you got to do to get all the melted plastic and bullshit off the paint job and then paint it. And check all the wiring, inside the door and
but like you said,
inside the fender well and under the hood. Yeah, exactly. It's not a 4-wheel drive. However, it was a clean truck. It run fine. We just dumped $1,200 in the engine last fall between spark plugs and new coil packs and other shit that we did to it to get it running right in the exhaust system.
Damn.
So, I'm threefold thoughts. The new car, I'm just disgusted. And the car's got 5,800 miles on it. And I'm not even sure if I've had...
You're talking about the one that was on the other side of your truck, right?
Yeah, that was on the other side of the truck.
I keep getting confused when you say car, because to me, that's an SUV.
Okay, SUV, car, crossover, call it whatever you want. She calls it a car. It's like sitting in a car, but it's, mini SUV. Pregnant roller skate, yeah, whatever you want to term it.
Yeah, they call them crossovers.
Yeah, I bought it last April, but I don't remember exactly what day I bought it, so I may not even have had it a year yet. 5,800 miles. And
it's garbage.
Any plastic, rubber seal, or anything of that nature on the side of the car that could melt has.
Yeah, we saw
the seals in the top of the glass have melted in behind the glass.
You can't even open the doors or anything, can you?
I can open the door, yeah. But I didn't try the windows.
Lucy, can you stop looking at my computer?
they were sticky, let's put it that way.
Right.
And
now
just
you
sent
a
pictures
picture of the rim. What was with the rim?
With what?
I guess it was off the SUV. You remember?
No, I'll be honest, I don't.
Did you send a picture?
If you talk about all the pictures I sent, then yeah. It's The wheel itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's a
the
picture
wheels are
of
scratched.
a good size of the side of the truck, which is not going to come into view. Of
Yeah.
course.
That's the picture the boss sent me when he called me Wednesday morning, because I didn't even.
It'd be better.
I
Biggie,
come
if
in
you
out of
shared it,
Philly
but
Tuesday night. I unloaded in our warehouse, and I had to take this truck to our shop to change the oil and other stuff Wednesday morning at 7. It's shorter to go from the warehouse that we pull out of straight to our garage. So I pulled around back, ate a sandwich, went to bed.
You didn't even see the damage until you woke up.
I didn't see the damage at all until my boss called me. I never went to the lot where we park, where normally I would have taken the truck to the lot where we park and dropped the trailer. And had I done that, about the time I got empty and got there and the fire department would have been there, I might have been able to move both vehicles and save them.
Right.
Or at least got the car out of there. But I didn't, because it was shorter to go to our garage. So,
Right.
yeah, which, that part makes me sick. But, and now,
There's a lot of
I
shit
mean,
that coulda,
discussing
wouldas,
with
and
my
whys.
insurance, the picture estimate on the car right now is almost $5,000 just off the pictures. That's not without them actually going out and looking at it.
Yeah.
There's plastic and metal debris on the top of the driver's mirror on the driver's side of the car. The whole car is littered. The mounts and the plastic end caps for the roof racks are melted.
Yeah, we saw that.
Everything on the side. The rims got metal debris and scratches where the fire department went between the vehicles and drug in their hoses or whatever equipment they used. The wheels are all scratched up. The tires were exposed to heat. So, hey, I'll just ask this. Would anybody put their family in that car and drive down the highway at highway speeds
No.
and wonder whether the sidewalls are good? So there's 2 tires I'm going to need. Not to mention any of the wiring that's in the door for the windows or the mirrors or any of that.
No,
Was there heat transfer enough to the
I
metal?
would be replacing all 4 of those tires if you were going to use that car, because, you replace 2, you might as well replace all 4.
Yeah. Which at this point they would have to, because it's an all-wheel drive.
Yeah, you have to make sure they all match.
It's full-time all-wheel drive. So
Yeah, you can't even just replace the back 2 or the front 2. You gotta. It's not even. Yeah, like I said, it's not even like you could just take the 2 that are on the driver's side and put them all on either the front or the back. You kind of have to.
Yeah, it's a 4-tire replacement to new tires, and I'll argue with the insurance fund. I said, look, I've driven a truck for 30 years. I know what heat does to sidewalls and how a tire will blow out. For the melted and the plastic and the damage that's on the side of the thing, it melted the rubber seals in that. Those sidewalls have heat damage. You may not be able to see it, but I will guarantee the sidewalls of those tires have heat damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pilot says that he used to do machine magnesium in a place he worked at back in the 90s. A whole shitload of regulations kicked in. Scary shit. Well, that's part of the reason why Paul Walker, the Porsche that Paul Walker was driving or was riding in when he died, why that thing went up so quick. Because a lot of that car is magnesium.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Magnesium and fiberglass.
And so when it caught
and it's
fire,
not the
it just went.
fiberglass that burns; it's the resin that they use to make it harden.
Right. And when that shit went up, it went.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole car was gone in minutes.
We're beyond disgusted. We've went from state of shock to sickness to just disgust, and then this whole guy's attitude changed.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit that if you have property like a race car or something in a trailer, that property isn't covered in damages. Because, what if you were hauling your personal property in a moving van? And that shit went up. It's still your personal property. It's still damages.
Mm-hmm.
What should it matter whether it's an automotive, if it's an automobile or a boat or, a mobile home or a trailer full of freaking personal possessions? It still all has value.
Yeah.
And race cars tend to be actually more expensive than street cars.
Oh yeah.
You know, if that was a fully built stock car ready for the road, or ready for the racetrack, it's freaking most likely cost more than the freaking vehicles that are hauling it.
A fully ready to ride NASCAR car today, and with their rule package, the car they build now is $175,000.
All right, but that wasn't a top tier stock car. What was it?
It's a former NASCAR Cup car.
Oh, it was a former NASCAR Cup car. What
Yeah,
was
both
it? What was
those
it built
two
to run
cars we got.
last? Because it
Well,
didn't
the
look like
last
it was a
series of
stock
running
car.
was the ARCA series.
Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't look like a stock car. That didn't look like a top tier car body anymore.
Yeah, I mean that car would have been, you know, top of the line car probably 10 years ago.
Yeah. I just know that whatever trim it was in last, it wasn't a, recently in use stock car. And it actually didn't even look like it was in stock car trim. Arca is a little bit different.
Yeah, they're real different now because they went to a composite body completely.
What, the chassis too?
I mean,
The chassis is composite?
yeah, well, you figure. I mean, everything that's built in NASCAR it's hand me down to ARCA eventually.
All right.
You know, because NASCAR brings out a new car, they go down to the Xfinity series, and then they run those a few years, and then Xfinity changes something, and the Xfinity cars go down
Well,
to
actually,
the ARCA
Xfinity
series.
cars are, which is what was the old Busch series, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't even run the same cars at all. Because they're running those, the Camaros and Mustangs and shit. Those bodies aren't even
with
the
the
same
body
at
they
all.
have. And that's the old Cup chassis cars that they were running probably 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, I don't
You know, the top boys change something in the car, and they get handed down. But I mean, to a big degree now, they're almost purpose built, even in the Xfinity series. You know, it used to be just a lot of hand me down. You know, here's our old shit, go have fun. You know, now everything's pretty much purpose built.
And the thing is NASCAR got too big for its britches and has driven away all its fans, so there's no fucking money in it anymore. And now they're not even racing on the racetrack; they're racing in fucking video games.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. At that point, like I was telling Biggie the other day, if they're gonna do these iSeries events, right? Well, here's where they should be able to get some freaking drivers in here, because they're not driving multi-million-dollar race cars now. You should be able to breed. And I don't mean like physically sex, but you should be able to farm online race drivers. I mean, how many people out there could be probably better drivers than these freaking douchebags they have on the track now?
A lot of them. I mean, look at the last event they had. They had 60 cars in the race.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I
it was
haven't watched
some
any of
kind
them.
of
Honestly, I haven't.
A glorified race course. Yeah, I've watched one, and I got to say, I was really impressed with the outcome because it worked perfectly to put me to sleep, and I slept all night like a baby.
Yeah, I mean, I it's when it comes to stuff like that, I'd rather race in it than whatever. Yeah, freaking open that shit up to allow, if you pay a premium for iRacing or whatever, you can join in and race with these race car drivers on the, at least in qualifying. If you happen to be good enough to get into the main race, then fine. You know what I mean? But that's what they should be doing. You want to get these fans back into watching NASCAR. This is where you have the ability to do that. Let the average Joe race against these guys, that has a computer and the stuff to be able to do it. Let the average Joe race up against these guys and see, you might get some interest back into NASCAR again.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they're gonna be freaking whatever and do their own thing.
Speaking of iRacing, I saw a video the other day. It was I think it was a current Formula One driver in a sim rig racing against a older Formula One driver using a controller on a laptop in a hotel room in Spain or some shit like that.
Yeah. Who won?
I don't remember. I didn't have enough time to watch the whole thing, but I thought it was really interesting. So,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, do you have to use a steering wheel and all that to play that game?
You don't have to, but it is definitely recommended.
I don't have the money for the fucking steering wheel like that.
Yeah, I
Though,
mean, how some of these guys is their sim package that you're using. You know, I mean, they got anywhere from 5 to 15 grand wrapped in up into the shit.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't have that kind of money.
One of the Corvette
Yeah.
racing team drivers actually, I forget what track it was. Oh wait, it was Monza Oval they were racing at, and some guy thought he was clear and he wasn't, and he clipped the dude, and he went into the wall so hard. He had a motion simulator rig. Emphasis on had, because he went into the wall so hard it actually broke something on the rig and it just tumbled onto the floor.
Oh my god, that's a real
Where
accident
you,
then.
yeah, for real.
I don't know. I mean, not that I don't know if my computer's capable of running that game.
Oh, probably.
I don't know. I might check it out. Maybe we'll do some sim racing. How do you get into the ability to like get into these events? Because I know that Pilot says that they have non-race car driver iRacers in there.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It'd be
Yeah, if I'm
interesting.
gonna,
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't
drop
mind
that much
joining the
coin on
races.
something.
What?
It's gonna be something I can go out and shred the tires out on the street in.
Well,
Not
yeah.
sit in my basement or the corner of my bedroom and
But for right now, I'm stuck inside. So video games it is.
Yeah.
I can't go and play out the real
this
car.
would be nice to own it'd be nice to own an old, you know, like a warehouse or an old big store or something. Put a go-kart track inside the sumbitch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can race.
Kinda like
You
to
don't
do
need
the
to be
arena
inside to
racing
do that as long as
during
it's on your
Motorama.
personal property. As long as it's on your personal property, nobody can tell you that you can't go outside. You just can't go out somewhere public. Just saying. Technically, yeah, I could go over to where my cars are at. But the problem I have is the people that own the house where my garage is at are all older people. My problem is God forbid I actually am a non-symptom showing carrier, before the symptoms show, or what do they call it, asymptomatic or whatever.
Yeah.
And I carry that virus to that house, and them older folks get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's one thing if I get sick, I'm
younger. Somewhere on
younger.
your clothing or something, transfer and not even know it.
Right. I'm younger. I can take care of myself. I can assume my own risks. What I can't do is force my risks on someone else. When I go to the store, no, I don't wear a mask. I don't wear gloves. But I'm also not touching everything. I'm going in there, getting what I want, and leaving. You know what I mean? And me going in there without gloves or a mask is no different than everybody else that's getting that store. Because I guarantee you, all them people wearing gloves and masks, they didn't wash their hands appropriately before putting their gloves on, all of that freaking shit. So their precautions are negated anyway.
Lackluster.
It's a false sense of security. But me purposely going to somebody's place of home, spending freaking hours there, and then, whatever, is different. As far as I'm concerned, that's different. While all this is going around, no, I don't want to be hanging around, people that may be at a higher risk than I am of getting something worse than a cold.
Yeah.
That's just out of respect.
It's kind of closely akin to the one we discussed last week or the week before that, when we were talking about the young teenage or, just out of teenage, college age, trapping me, marry me thing, oh, honey, I want to play around, but you're going to have to wear a condom. Here, I brought one with me. I mean, do what you got to do. And unbeknownst to you, she's poked a bunch of pinholes in the end of the damn thing through the foil wrapper. So it's like,
Nope.
You're going to have my baby.
Right.
Yeah, want to bet? Thank you.
I had a
Single guy. Well, any of the dudes out there, tell them right now. Public service announcement: if you're dating some chick and you're gonna do the mambo and she pulls a condom out of her purse,
use your own.
Pack your own box so you know they're safe. Yep. Wear your own raincoat.
I had when I was dating not my last ex, but the ex before that. her friend did something similar to that. She wore a Nicorette patch and said it was a birth control patch, and
Oh
she
my
also
god.
did the whole condom hole poke thing. So, and I think she even went one step further when she took it out. She wringed it out and stuffed the stuff back up. She wanted to get pregnant by this dude, and she did. She got pregnant by him. But that's
Wow.
the scary shit. Who the hell posted that? Somebody posted about I don't know if it was Jess. Yeah, I think it was Jess. Hold on, I could probably go back and go get it. She posted about being for moms out there having sons, that it's pretty scary world out there for because yeah, a girl can say anything or do anything, and not to be sexist or anything, because it's not. It's legit. Um, that yeah, you can do anything, and if a girl says it happened, most likely you're going to get accused of it. Let's see, what was the actual post? She doesn't post that often, so it shouldn't be that far back. Mothers of sons should be scared because it is a terrifying that any time any girl can make up any story about any boy that can neither be proven or disproven and completely ruin a boy's life. So true.
Yeah.
That's
Fact.
yeah, that's another thing. You could be so happy to start a family and have a kid, and girl can walk out. The girl could be the one that fucking cheated. The
Hmm.
one and walk out and completely ruin the guy's life. Not only does he not no longer have his family, but now he's completely financially screwed for the rest of his life. And that's just what it is.
Hmm.
I suffer from that myself. Completely financially screwed
Especially in
until my kids grow up.
especially in the PA system.
Oh yeah. I'm a better. I will flat out freaking say it, and I don't really care. I'm a better father. Um, I have more opportunity to help my kids. If I wasn't paying child support, I have a better opportunity to provide for my kids. And in the PA systems, unless my exes were heroin doping freaking prostitutes, even then sometimes they might still get the kids over the dad. It's just
And
it's ridiculous.
the other bitch about it is you can't make them prove that they spent the money on the kids.
Pilot says I have a
Because the
condom
system
on
doesn't
now
give a
just
shit.
watching this.
That's good to know.
Uh, but yeah, and that's what it is. It is. You could be doing the best intentions with everything as a male, and get completely screwed over. Because I mean, how often at the end of a relationship do you see the female getting completely dicked over for
Very
years to
rarely.
come? I mean, granted, could they get dicked over at the end of a relationship? Sure. They could be in a relationship where they were not necessarily well off at the end of the relationship. Relationship's over. They have to get back up on their feet and start over. Okay, yes, I know this. My mom is one of those. My mom got completely dicked at the end of her relationship, for different reasons. Um, but at the end of the day, she still got back up on her feet and is not being financially held ransom for the last how many years of my younger brother's lives until they turn 18. You
Hmm.
know, it's just what it is. But that's not even the point of this whole show. I try to keep the nasties of life off of the show, but every once in a while you kind of have to talk about it.
Hmm.
So yeah, Biggie, wrap it. Don't have a kid until you know that's who you want.
Yeah, noted.
Because yeah, let's see, I paid close to $14,000 last year in child support.
Jesus.
Yeah, $14,000 in child support. I make $37,000 gross.
That is gross.
So that's before taxes. So you take
And if you
25.
were on speaking terms with the ex, you'd find out that she didn't get all that.
Oh, she got quite a bit of it. Trust me. I see what gets deposited in her account.
Oh yeah, she gets a good majority of it. She don't get it all of it. You know,
No, because
that's what pissed me
child
off
support
about the
takes some of
system.
it too. Every couple of months, they take $50 out of it for filing fees, or whatever they call it.
Which is bullshit because they're a public office. They're paid out of the fucking taxes you pay into the state.
No, it's all. And the thing is they also
They're
keep
an extension of the court.
even if they keep your child support in the bank for a week, the interest that they make off of everybody's money sitting in that bank account for a week is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, it's just it's all just a giant freaking. It's a giant racket. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't screw one side over another, but the whole thing is a racket. You know, and as
Like
far
when
as
I
I'm
went into my
concerned,
first meeting, they retroacted me 2 years
oh yeah,
based off the business I had. You
they
know,
retro.
I started out and I was $40,000 in the hole.
Yeah, it's basically that I got shafted as well. But both times that I got out of a relationship, I was having to try to make up money um, because my ex decided at that point to start freaking not paying bills and shit, and I'd find out, and then I'd have to work a shit ton of overtime to catch up the bills, and then the shit would, it's about also the same time that the relationship would hit the fan, and I would get nailed for working a shit ton of overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Way more overtime than I would normally work. Because, yeah, it's just ridiculous. But, I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of how sometimes that happens. But, yeah, it is what it is. Just, if you're a guy out there watching this, even if you're a girl, don't be a dick and watch your back. Because the other person that you are in love with may not be as nice when shit freaking when the floor falls out of the relationship. Yeah, I somebody that I said that the whole time I was with them told me they wouldn't be like one of my other exes, and that da da da. Yep, guess what? Doing the same exact shit, if not worse.
Mm-hmm.
For all of their freaking talking that they wouldn't do that. What they say in their relationship is not necessarily what's going to happen after it, male or female. I'm not saying either side. It is what it is. People.
God forbid if they get on speaking terms with your ex, because everything you hate or that pisses you off, your ex is sure to tell the current that's going to become an ex, because then you get double shammied.
Sometimes. But it is what it is. All right, it is going on 12:30 in the morning. So I'm going to call this live stream a night. I'm sorry it took you so long to get on here, Chris.
That's said, I don't understand what the hell the issue was. I mean, I reset the phone, rebooted the phone, went through and reset the network settings on the phone, and I'd pull a 4G tower, I'd go to connect, I'd come into backstage, and then it'd drop. Done. And I've never had connection issues out through here where I'm at now.
All right.
So I don't know if they got something going on up here, maybe with people being shut down for the last week and get haywire out of there, or that, or just everybody on, because everybody's home. But shit, I run through here this late at night every time I come out here, so it seemed to be too many people on the network got it all wrapped up or tightened up that way. Who the hell knows? It's just a bad karma week. I'm just gonna chalk it up to that. It's just one more.
Yeah.
It's like I stopped at the truck stop that I usually get my steak tips and eggs, where I fuel up in South Dakota this morning. I deliberately waited. Said, hey, Miss Formie, see you later. I got to go. Got to haul ass. Skipped breakfast, grabbed a cup of coffee, in the wind. 5.5 hours later, rolling. Okay, we're going to fuel up. I'm going to go to the gym. So go around the corner, order from the restaurant, go give them my information, fuel the truck up. Get to the restaurant there. It says, due to the COVID-19 measures, we've taken steps to try to protect our workers, and we are now closed until further notice. Are you shitting me? So, no steak tip breakfast, now the phone service, all the bullshit this week dealing with that is like, yeah, what's next? Hey, I know what's going to be. I'm going to get out early in the morning, go deliver, and a goddamn pigeon's going to shit off the roof of the building right in the middle of my head when I go to open the doors to back in the dock. Something like that,
All right. So, like I said, so I want to say goodnight to everybody, and damn pilot, that really does suck. Like I said, hopefully shit's a lot better now than it was then. But well, I hope to catch you guys next week. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. And again, like I said, share this live stream to your friends. Try to get some people in here for next time, and we'll catch you guys later. All right, thank you guys.
Morning, everybody.
Yep. Good morning.
See.